announcements. Today is June 19, 2025, and the current time is 8:20 p.m. The Institute is currently suffering from what is commonly known as gremlins in the wall eating at our cable syndrome. Please be aware that unexpected interruptions may occur. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello, I'm alive. And so is the stream, surprisingly. I'm gonna hope that the stream survives for the foreseeable future, but knowing my luck, I cannot guarantee anything. Also, the game's not on the screen, which is also not a very good sign, so let's see if I can fix that. There we go. Perfect. Wow, that worked. Also, hello, comments. How are all of you doing? Congrats to... who was first? Let's see here. Congrats to Drunken Wayfarer for hitting first, even though Skylet was talking first. Hello, and Holly Ray, and Drunken, and Infidave. Hopefully you're all doing good. Is anyone else I missed? I think that's everyone so far. Is anyone... Okay. So again, we're doing the dual streaming thing forever and ever, so if you want, please have both of them open so that the algorithm blesses me if the algorithm so deems it so. You might remember we're playing Starsector, a game that I play and am working on a mod for. If you're trying to remember where we're at, we have AI Hatsune Miku's basically helping run our colonies, and we have violence, which involves... I think what we ended up doing was we ended up just aligning ourselves with the... what are they called? The Perseans, I think is who we aligned ourselves with. You're third, it's okay. You hit first on the redeem, which is good enough. Yeah, so we ended up being friends with the I can't remember, I think it was the Perseans, just so they would leave us alone. However, that's making the Aurora Federation hate us, which really sucks because I really wanted to be good buddy-buddy with them. We might have to go send them some gifts to make them love us. Because how can I let the AI people hate us? I love the AI people, or these people. Also, thank you, person who followed on YouTube or Twitch. Was it Twitch? Or I think it's YouTube. I see like the notice, but it's I don't actually get like a ding whenever someone follows on. Let's see here. It's I think if I turn this button on, I think it starts showing it. Let's do that one. Show activities, follow subs. Let's see if this works. Also, yeah. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'm still finagling this. I'm still finagling this a little bit. Forgive me. I'm learning how this stuff works. Hi, Exeoposter, how are you doing? So anyways, we're off to kill some bad guys, and by bad guys, it means anyone we don't like. We have violence at our fingertips, we have weapons to use, and unfortunately we do have to align ourselves with the Perseans just to make them leave us alone. I believe our next major threat is, let's see what this thing says. Tritachyon, Sector Pole, and Ludic Path. I don't mind any of these threats, so we're going to just do that. In fact, what we're going to be doing today is mostly exploring. If you want to see what our current fleet looks like, hold on, let me do a skill upgrade first. Whichever one minimizes the amount of points at this or resources I have to spend on repairs, which I think I already got. Containment procedures, equipment. Okay, so that's already fine. So maybe field repairs would probably reduce the amount of we'd spend, but at the same time also picking these other upgrades would not be a bad idea either. Flux regulation, ECM rating of fleet for every deployed combat ship, quickly from longer range, face points with a neutral link. Okay, let's do let's see. Let's do sensors. I think sensors is fine. Okay, also, hello, Goldenrod, how are you? You want the mustache? Oh, you know what? I actually have a way to automate this for once. I do have this VTS React thing, a thing that I don't really use too often, so... Oh. VTS React will shut down July 1st. Oh, that's fun. Okay, well, that's annoying. Okay. No, don't worry, because this one, it's set to a toggle, and I'm using this model today instead of the low-res model, unless you really want me to switch to the low-res model, in which case I can do that as well. But for now, I want to use this one. Anyways, here's our fleet today. We've got the Glaceon, we've got the Aeron, we've got the Remoraid, Noctowl, Meowth. Okay, basically, we have a whole bunch of capital ships. Our biggest one is the Dragonite, which is a Legion battlecruiser, and the only reason we have this thing is because this thing carries the Semi-Brave. We also got a Metagross, which is just a giant Paragon, so we have way too many capital ships. Hello, Zoingo, how are you doing? You know what I also forgot today was? This weekend apparently is... What's that stupid thing? What's that... Not stupid thing. What's that thing called? Offkai apparently is this weekend? Because I was seeing a lot of my VTuber people talking about it, and I was like, oh... That's cool. I've never been to Offkai. I don't have any plans on going to Offkai anytime soon, but you know what? Good for them. Good for everyone that's able to have fun at Offkai. I hope they're enjoying themselves because I would not be able to attend Offkai myself, which is a little unfortunate, but that's the reality. Offkai, I don't want to expose myself to all these people that I don't know, you know what I mean. We don't have any unnamed officers yet, but we will easily grab some once we find some. Like here, this one. All right, this one's a cautious point defense specialist. This one can be you. I assume you want a officer Z opposer, so I will grant you this one. Let me steal some supply from our colony here. And I'm gonna have you pilot the Decidui. Yeah, this one's fine. Alright, let's just give you a rename. CO Poser. Fishing team member evaluation of class. Oh my gosh, I hate class project. I hate group projects so much. I'm so glad I don't have to do those ever again. Oh, good luck, Zoingo. I hope your group members aren't that cursed, because sometimes they can get a little nutty, and sometimes though, like, I end up in groups where there's one person who wants to do all the work, and no matter what you do, you can't stop them. So they will do all the work, and they will give you full credit, and you will get an A. I've had that happen like twice in my past, and I was like, okay, well, if you want to do all the work, I'm not going to stop you. Hello there, was Uli ready to know if you can learn to install Curse Who wants for AI cores? Of course I do. I play very Wi-Fi. Listen, if I can put anime in anything, I'm going to put anime in it, because I like anime nonsense in my games. Even if it goes against the core of it, I think it's funny. That's why I do it. Hopefully you're doing good with Wazoo. Everyone's meeting expectations. Well, that's good at least. Here, you can be this one. Orange hair. What was I doing? Oh, we need, okay, so hold on. We need, okay, this one's got a quest for us. There supplies need to be delivered. Okay, I can't really carry this, but that's a lot of money if we're able to carry 5,390. Do I have enough capacity to carry that if I take a ship with a ton of cargo? Well, I don't think I have enough cargo for that. Yes, Ray, hello. I don't think I have enough cargo to hold that thing. I don't know why I have an onslaught that I'm not using either. We do have a Hachiman for if I want another carrier, but that's another capital that I don't really want to carry. Yeah, so I would need 2 Atlases to ferry that much supply. Or medical supply. That's a little hard. So we're not going to do that too hard. If Ray's throwing things at me, it means she probably wants me to check Discord. Nope. Okay. Ray's just casually throwing things at my face then. I see. Just trying to get my attention. Okay, so we have 700,000 credits. We're about to lose 100,000. Let's see. Also, let's drop off all of our weapons that we don't need. We have way too many weapons. Lunatic bows, high-intensity lasers. Just drop these off. There we go. We can always come back if we need to retrofit something. We have a lot of crazy weapons, including Gardas Hyper Rail Cannons and Armiger batteries. And whatever this thing is, Apetus spike drivers and Kanshi 609s. So this should be interesting if we ever want to use any of these, but right now we're not terribly interested in using most of these weapons. I actually just want to explore. Now that we're at peace for like a hot minute, let's go explore. We consume a lot of supply, by the way. 8.4 per day just on this fleet alone. And the most expensive one, obviously, is this abominable Paragon that we have, but that Paragon will carry us through most fights, I believe, and obviously a lot of the smaller ships require like 0.1 to 0.5. I think though 0.8 is okay. Like, it's not that much. We will remove some capitals eventually, but for the time being, I think this capital fleet is perfectly fine. I don't think we need to really fix anything like that. I think it's okay to have a fat capital stack. So what I want to do is I would like to go explore these systems over. Let's go. I kind of want to. Oh, well, maybe not the Elysian Abyss. Maybe that's bad. However, we can also go down here. I think we also want to go to Aurora. Let's go to the Aurora Federation and try to get them to be friends with us. So first things first is we got to go to Asconia and buy a ton of fuel to, well, pay the way to get over there because we don't have resources. It's been a while since I think it's been like sometimes I play Starsector. Also next week I might not be doing Starsector at all because keep that in mind. I know this week was short. Next week is also short because I am going to be in Canada next week. So that means I'm only doing 3 days of streaming instead of the usual 4. I know we've been having some issues with amount of streams in a given week because I've just been really busy and all that. I'm very sorry for that, but you know, things require my attention and I must travel. So that's what is happening. I think I figured out what was going on with my GPU. I hope that it's going to be fixed and no longer explode, but you know, we'll see. All right, let's go buy some stuff here. All right, I'm here to buy a stack of supply at a relatively cheap rate. And then I'm here to buy a large quantity of fuel. In fact, I'm here to buy 2,000 units. Should be good enough for the time being. In exchange, you can have all these ship components, and I'm gonna hold on to this for now. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go travel down to Aoyama and all that. I believe we even have a quest. I believe heading down there. Let's see. Yes, there is a quest at St. Jarna to research this abyssal space odyssey. So I am genuinely curious as to know what is over there. And if there's anything else that's happening in that region, we'll go there too. Let's quickly swing by Galatia real fast. Shouldn't take too long. Don't you love being like a courier? It's like you're playing an MMO where everyone has a quest for you. Because that's what happens in every single MMO. Everyone just has, hey, we need thing done. Can you do thing for us? Oh, great, sir. Ever notice that every single time? Okay, as long as every ship is the correct speed, it's okay. Let's go to Galatia real fast and just drop this off. Anyways, hopefully you'll have a good time. I went to go do some shopping today. I went to my PC parts, actually, surprisingly enough. Because I needed, That's really far. I don't want to go that far. That's really annoying. I don't want to go with any of those quests. Maybe later. You know what? Let's just accept them now. I don't think these are time restricted, so we'll just do those later. Okay, so that's fine. Now we can go down to... let's... Okay, so I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll snake down to these 3 stars here, then we'll shift over here, go to Kamikaze, buy some stuff, some fuel, and we should be good to go. I think that'll be a reasonable use of our resources. Because exploring is where you find all the cool treasure, and I want to find some cool treasure. Speaking of random purchases, I went to buy a power supply unit, which I didn't realize power supplies are really expensive nowadays. Even a semi-modular power supply unit that I had picked up was like $80, which was surprising to me. I was like, I didn't realize that these have gotten this pricey. Because I'm used to PC parts not being this expensive. It's been like a very long time since I had to buy PC parts, and I was like, oh, dang. Let's go right over here. Hello, Havel. How are you doing? I will drink water. Worry not. I have a lot of water. Water is good for the soul. All right. Let's go check out this probe real fast. All right. There is some automated defenses, which we will just quickly delete. I'm going to not send in that much. I want to minimize resource usage, so I will not send myself in, but we'll send a lot of the smaller ships, and that should be more than enough. If it gets really bad, we'll commit ourselves in as well. Alright, speed up, spec speed 4. Let's go over here, and let's just watch it from afar. Hold on. Oops. Alright. Yeah, it should not be that hard. Here's awesome, but you're doing good. Well, that's good to hear. As long as you're doing okay, Havel. I know you always have like a really weird week, like work week in general, so it's good that you're fine. Alright. let's see what we got. Weapons is fine. And let's salvage, and we find... Okay, it's just a bunch of generic resources that aren't terribly exciting. There's a bunch of stuff coming after me, and I don't like that. Let's also salvage this one. And let's try to move out of the way. Oh, is this a ludic? Is this a ludic system? Oh, there is a ludic system here. The Balorus system? Oh. Balorus Sanctum. We found one of the church's core locations that they've been trying to keep away from us. Now, I could bomb them into oblivion, but I'm not terribly caring. I don't mind just leaving them alone. Let's see. I mean, I could just blow it up. Let's see. He wants a planet killer weapon. Why? He wants to bring about the end of the world and Armageddon for someone. Sure. Let's get the Scythe of Orion. That sounds mildly ominous. You have it written down for another time? What do you mean? Let's just grab this bit of treasure and then get out of here. Oh. That's true. I don't have to make them past tense today. We can make them past tense in the future. Well, for that case, we'll leave them alone for now. I'm not exactly in a priority to go hunt down and murder. Also, again, if you have time, open up the YouTube stream and keep that one open in the background too. It helps me out. I'm gonna keep saying that every time. I'm sorry. If I sound like a shill and it's getting annoying, let me just tell me and I'll stop. Okay, there's 4 planets. Let's hit this one first, and then we'll grab whatever we find. I don't want to spend too much time here. Let's see. You handed over yesterday? I'm not going to hand over to them anything. I'm going to destroy them. Ruins! Okay, there's not a lot here. Listen, I'm trying to expand by reaching another category of individuals, such as the one on YouTube, okay? It's a hard life out there being a content creator who doesn't bother to make actual edited videos, which I probably should at some point. This one sucks. Alright, next planet. Alright, let's just try to get out of the corona of this abominable star and hit these remaining... Oh, hold on, hello. Something's here. Ooh. A domain era probe. With some automated defenses. Alright, let's just, let's pop this. Think I can afford an editor? With what money? With what money can I afford an editor? I ask you that. Honestly, I do know how to edit videos myself, so it's not like it's impossible. I'm just really lazy. It's the only reason why I've not done anything like that of the sort. And the thing is, like, with editing, a lot of people want to be like, oh, haha, funny reaction content. I don't have reactions. I'm boring. Haven't you noticed that? Like, all of my stuff is just like, oh, he just plays game, and that's, you know, that's how it works. Hi, Kev here. I see you on the other platform, too. Thank you for keeping that open. Keeping the dream alive. Let's watch him here. 2 years watching random vids. I mean, that's also true. I have heard, like, honestly, most gamers want to watch on Twitch anyways, because it's got a better, like, community engagement type stuff. Like, there's no emotes on YouTube until you reach a certain amount and you can start monetizing it, and that's very, very hard. Now, if you've already been streaming on YouTube, then I think that's one thing, but if you're new to it, what do you call it? The discoverability is very low. Also, we caught another AI core. Alright, we're getting more Hatsune Mikus and Kasane Tetos to join our glorious fleet. Planet sucks. However, there is another probe here. Once again, send in the same fleet, go commit crimes, and... Let's see. Let's just see what's going on over here. Follow this one. Hello, Kahila. How are you doing, comrade? Are you having a good evening? Are you relaxed? Are you enjoying yourself as we commit crimes and defeat these enemy automated defenses with our really powerful ships? Probably don't even need this many ships, honestly. I probably don't even need this on the carrier, and it might be just overkill. The carrier legitimately might be overkill for this. not finding anything of note, which is unfortunate. Alright. Let's go to the last planet and let's get out of here. I don't need to stay here. Oh, another probe. Alright, let's hold on. Every time there's ruins, I'm always like, there's gotta be something nice, right? Sensor decoy, Gorgon SRM pod. That's the other VPC we've seen already. You're only kind of okay? What makes you less okay? What is happening? Alright, let's just do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I probably don't need the carrier. I'm pretty sure I could do this without the carrier. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do this. You wait for Monday's second midterm. You have another midterm on Monday? Are you gonna be okay, or is it like a really hard midterm that you think you're gonna struggle with? Oh yeah, I didn't need to send the carrier in. We can just kind of win this by... What's happening here? What is this thing? I don't know what this is, but it's getting deleted, so that's fine. Oh, chemistry. Got it. You're not very good with chemistry. I remember you mentioning a couple times. It's okay. Listen, as long as you're able to try, even if you fail, as long as you try, that's good enough. Well, I guess it's not really good enough considering your grader is probably running on it, so maybe I can't exactly say that. Do your best. There's another probe here. There's a lot of random probes. Okay, nothing of note. Field lobe for a laboral psychology class. What is a laboral psychology class? Is that like a class where... What is that? Okay. I think we got enough loot from this system. I don't really like anything here. Alright, next. Let's go towards Ashtoreth. Hello, degenerate space addicts. How are you doing? Hello, gamer home. We're spacing out, all right. We're kind of just exploring random systems to see if there's any cool loot we can find. Kind of my thing right now. Oh, I apparently missed one planet here. It's probably because it's in the stupid corona of this abominable thing. Survey says they teach about what you can affect a worker's... Oh, interesting. So it's basically like the psychology of employment. That's kind of an interesting concept. I like that. Because, you know, mental health in workplaces is, you know, something that's not ever really been touched on a lot. But now, hey, if someone's willing to teach you about that, then even better. A happy worker is going to be a productive worker, so I can see the logic of what they're trying to do. We're going to go to Zenitria, and then we should have enough fuel to go to Kamikaze, I think. I hope. Yes, I did see the new RimWorld DLC incoming. We've talked about it a lot. I saw the new... I saw the new... What's the word I'm thinking of? The new blog post that they made, and I'm very hyped for this. I'm actually way more excited for this expansion than I've been for, like, any other expansions in a very, very long time. Like, I am very hyped as someone who plays a lot of RimWorld. I'm very excited to stream it too, and kind of streaming vanilla, because it's been a very long time since we've done vanilla. And people have been like, when are you going to play vanilla? You should play vanilla again. I'm like, okay. So, we're going to try to do a mostly vanilla run. Why did they ask if your hair is prehensile? They know what that means, right? Or unless you mean, like, lore with your slime. Oh! Oh, geez, that hurt. Whoa. What is this thing? The Duskborn Nightmares? Hold on. Oh, Lord, am I gonna die here? I'm gonna run away from this. I don't think I can fight this. I looked at this and I'm just like, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, the thing is like trying to pull me in. Okay, so I can't stay here. I'm gonna die. Alright, I'm just leaving. Bye. I am not sticking around with this. What should you play tonight? EU4, War Thunder, or Stellaris? Well, I'm pretty partial towards Stellaris, quite frankly. I never actually got into EU4. I think EU4 is actually the one Paradox title that I've never played. And quite frankly, I think it's just because I don't really care about the Age of Exploration that much. For me, it's like the Age of Industry and World War II and Medieval. And then like anything like between like 1200 and 1800, it's just like kind of memory holes, and I don't really care too much. Which kind of sucks, but it's true. Oh, pirates. Hi, pirates. I'm here to... I'm just gonna turn off my thing. I want to just buy stuff from you guys. The fuel's a little expensive, but I think it's fine. I need fuel anyways. I'll buy their black market fuel as well. And in exchange, I will sell them a lot of metal. And that should be... I could probably sell a bunch of weapons. I don't need to. I was talking about EU4 is quite unique. War Thunder cycle. I like the thing with War Thunder, and the reason why I stopped caring too much about War Thunder, I used to play it a lot, is that I hated the monetization of it and the grind. The grind in that game is actually awful. The amount of time you're expected to play that game in order to actually, you know, do anything fun, like to get cool stuff, is insane. And I eventually just got to the point where like, I don't care anymore. I don't want to play this anymore. And I got sick and tired. I'm like, I'm done. I was just straight up done dealing with how that game operated. I thought it was incredibly predatory, and I just didn't want to... I was done. So that's why I don't play War Thunder. Oh, geez. This is this a neutron star? Holy cow, that is spooky. Actually, wait, these fleets would explode. Hold on. I could kill these fleets as soon as that... I actually want to stick around a little bit. Holy cow. Whoa, why is the thing so bright? I shouldn't come back. Don't trust me. I have no intention of ever coming back to War Thunder. That game is dead to me. How does this system operate? I'm gonna kill them. Hello, pirates. You know, let's save first. Hold on. I want to save. This is a very spooky system. And it's not even spooky. It's just like, what is happening? All right, let's go kill him. I wanna commit some crimes today, so let's just kill them. I don't even think I need that much. Let's just send this. This should be more than enough to knock him out. Let's send everyone on me and then just move up. You booted up War Thunder? Oh no. You didn't have to boot up War Thunder. You could have just not booted up War Thunder. Instead, here you are now booting up War Thunder. You had the choice. You had the choice. You could have just been like, I'm gonna be smart and play literally anything else, and yet here you are booting up the game that eats money from the sale. I don't even know how much I've actually spent on War Thunder. I think I've spent no more than probably a couple $100 playing War Thunder total. And I think that's fine. Like, I don't care too much about spending more on War Thunder. I did a little bit. Yeah, a long time ago I spent money on War Thunder. Yeah, I think I spent like maybe 20 bucks total. And I don't want to spend any more. Because like, again, like I think one of the things too is like I wanted to get a Katyusha. And then I was like, oh, the Katyusha's like $70. And I'm like, who spends $70 on an item in this game? I could not justify spending that much money to get the haha funny Katyusha missile launcher, which I know is not going to be even very useful in the game. So I was like, all right, not worth it. Oh, we did lose. We lost 2 ships already. That's unfortunate. Or they're losing way more than me, so it's okay. We finally reached the big threats, so now I can move up and start blasting. There we go. I love it. Just fire everything. That thing's not gonna live. All right, we got one side. Let's let our weapons recharge a little bit. The Russian bias in the game is also very strong. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the other thing too is that it's very much it's a Russian game company, so they're going to be incredibly biased towards their own, you know, nation's history. And Soviet ships, Soviet tanks were just very strong in general, which was really funny because I actually did main. I can tell you exactly what I mained. So when I played, I mained Soviet tanks and Japanese planes, and it was really funny because I basically ran around with like 3 different T-34s, and the T-34s were just incredibly busted. And then once I got silly tanks like the KV-2, it's like, well, I'm just gonna use my stupid 155 or 152 millimeter howitzer cannon, and just if you hit a tank with it, that tank is not going to live anymore. And it was really dumb. So I was like, all right, this is enough. There we go. Just doing a lot of damage. Shaft detectory in air or in land? In land, I would agree, primarily because the Japanese didn't exactly have, you know, much in the way of actual land vehicles, so it makes sense that they were kind of shafted. Ooh, I might need to watch how much... might need to turn off my weapons soon. But I think their planes were fine. Also, to be fair, realistically, like, they didn't really have any military development after a certain point, just because, oh, you know, they got kind of deleted. We're just getting bombarded here. I need to turn off my shield at some point. I don't want to call anything else in, but I should at some point. Oh yeah, we need to back up. I need to turn off my shields. I need a vent. The thing has such a stupid range. Good lord. Alright, let's just turn off the shield. I'm sure we can tank a couple hits until... Alright, well, our weapons are getting disabled. That sucks. I mean, to be fair, every nation needed tanks to survive World War II, in a sense, right? Armor was the hot thing. Been watching people play Broken Arrow online. A Russian company USA seems stronger than Russia's army. Wait, I thought Broken Arrow was made by Wigan Systems. Was it not? I know Ranu was streaming Broken Arrow like right now. I thought it was that not Wigan Systems? Who makes this? Oh, it's not. Interesting. But most of the country is mountainous. Well, here's the thing. You have to remember, tanks are... It's mobile armor, right? So mobile armor allows you to be, you know, you can reposition yourself, essentially, to where you need to be in combat. Or if you're trying to defend a position, it's basically a moving fortress. So I can see the purpose of why Japan as a nation would develop, you know, tanks. We might think it's silly, but I can see the logic of it. I'm gonna fire the mini breeze. Oh, I don't know if the mini breeze will actually reach. I might actually be out of range for the mini breeze. Yeah, they shot down the mini breeze. That's unfortunate. I can just burst this thing's shield. We can just bombard it. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at all that damage. Turn off my shields temporarily so we can hard vent this. Oh, turn that on. Hard vent a little bit. All right, we are not able to do as much damage as I would like. It's almost dead. Oh, I can vent now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up and I'm just gonna start trying to see if I can get in range to blast it with missiles. Oh, there we go. There we go. Send in the antimatter missiles. Go for the next section. Just rotate a little bit, just like that. Perfect. Was their attack for such a teeny tiny island? Well, to be fair, each of those teeny tiny islands could be used, you know, as a base to resupply and restock, you know, a lot of warships. You know, control over territory matters a lot. Oh boy, am I gonna be able to block these off? Just gonna turn on Fortress Shield. Perfect. All right, see if we can blast this thing to death. I got semis ready to go if I have to. I'm trying to avoid using them. Screw it. Fire it. Get the mini breves out. Let's see if we can connect. Look at all those mini breves. All right, I think this is the last section standing. Just hard vent, or hard hold. He still looks like a Starsector. Trust me, me too. You think I'm good at this game? I'm terrible. I don't even know how I managed to survive half the time. I just realized the thing has a Hone Ona Disabler, which is a very interesting weapon name. Oh, okay. Yay, we did it. All right. We lost a lot of ships. Oh my god, we lost way too many. Let's recover everything. I don't think I want to recover any other stuff. None of their ships matter to me in the grand scheme of things. All right, what was it worth it? A Gyuki Flak Storm Array, which sounds really cool. A Tona 3L 452 railgun. Hone Ono Wards flak turrets, basically. Heavy mortars. A lot of metals. Okay. So anyways, that sucks for them. And I will not be able to buy anything from them for a while, so let's get on out of here. We did what we came to do, and that was to cause chaos. Okay, so we're gonna go towards the system of obsidian, and we're gonna see if we can get all the resources we need to kind of, well, repair, restock, and all that jazz. I'm glad that you're enjoying Starsector, at least. I like Starsector a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. It's basically Space Mountain Blade, so, you know, that's kind of part of the big appeal. Was there a Tritachyon system here? Pyrite, okay. We have the system of Pyrite here. Which is... let's see, I think it's this one. Okay, cool. They're willing to let us buy stuff. They don't have a lot. Like, these rates kind of suck, but I'm willing to pay it just so I have resources to keep exploring and adventuring. So that's fine. Also in the ship components and these other things too, just to kind of restock. I'm gonna have to go to the pirate. Let's go to Bornite. I would recommend getting Industrial Evolution. Just like how many someone want to focus on US and Russia, you want to see China and other countries. The thing is, okay, so there was a modern-esque, you know, military shooter that featured China as a faction. That was called Battlefield 3. And it was kind of derided by the Chinese audience, and unfortunately a lot of these companies don't want to anger the Chinese audience. And so they're just like, okay, we're just not going to have anything with China as the bad guy. Russia is a much easier faction or nation to demonize as, you know, villains in these games. So since Battlefield 3 portrayed China as the bad guys, I think EA got whipped essentially by the Chinese audience, and they're like, all right, we're not doing this anymore. That's why everyone does Russia as the villain. Also, hi Lana, how are you? I remember seeing people got angry that Wukong didn't get Game of the Year. Everyone thought Black Myth Wukong they thought Black Myth Wukong was Game of the Year and nothing else could ever beat it. Thing is, just because they like it doesn't mean everyone else wants it. That's the thing, you know. I'm trying to think who actually got Game of the Year in that. Let's see. I think that was 20... let's see. Black Myth Wukong came out 24, so Game of the Year 2024. My guess is that... I think it was Astrobot, right? Yeah, Astrobot was Game of the Year 2024. Which I think is one of those things where people are you're gonna have a lot of opinions whether that should have been Game of the Year or not. It's because it's like... I always thought Astrobot was kind of like Sony's attempt at making like their own mascot, like Mario, right? And it's also kind of, in the sense, a tech demo-ish game in where it's designed to show you the functionality of your system, like with the controller and everything. But Astrobot also is like its own full game, anyways, too. And quite frankly, I really don't know much about it. Like, I saw that it has like a lot of levels, and it's basically like, hey, Mario type stuff, but not the type of thing that I would play myself. Hello, Skypeon, how are you? Adorable and nostalgic? Yeah. Reminds me of Fortnite Kitties, Gal Screechy. Fortnite. Okay, so here's the thing, too. Like, here's the thing, and I hate games that do this. A lot of these live service games, for whatever, like, I don't know if this is even supposed to be something that they can do, but they basically tell, especially for gacha games that do this, they will be like, hey, if you vote for our game, and if we win, you know, we'll give certain rewards to you if you vote. And it's like, that should be illegal for these, you know, popularity contest type stuff. Thankfully, the audience doesn't decide what the Game of the Year is. A panel of judges do. Because if the player's choice is guaranteed to be the Game of the Year, you're going to get slop like Fortnite and Genshin Impact to be #1 Game of the Year every single time. And I think that would be an absolute travesty and an insult to the gaming industry. Your GF exploded when she was Astro Ages? Is that a thing you can do in... Yeah, like I said, I've not played the game myself, so I'm not familiar with like all the different aspects of Astro Boy. Alright, I was supposed to buy some resources from these people. And these are like really pricey materials, but I don't have a choice. Oh, I think my thing is still turned on. Let's turn on my transponder. There we go. That's a little more... That's still a little pricey, but that's fine. Alright, let's go to the system of Aoi. What horse have I visited upon the Perseian sector? I've not done it. I had to join the Perseians, Rano. You don't understand. How was Broken Arrow? I saw you were playing that. Are you enjoying the little funny war game? I thought about picking that up actually at some point because it seemed like the game that would be right up my alley, but I ultimately didn't buy it. So I was like, all right, never mind. Wow, this system has nothing. Is this system truly devoid of anything? There's another probe, I guess. Let's just go peek at the probe. Let's see what you got. Automated defenses. Okay, let's just send these guys in, and I'm just gonna set this to unpause, hold middle mouse, and do quadruple speed up. Okay, so you bought it, got it. There's still guys still in the public. You voted on DICE before? Oh, did you actually? That's really cool. On the DICE Awards? Nice. Hour before bedtime, there has to go sector compared to soldiers. Well, we killed a pirate starbase because the pirates didn't really need their starbase anymore. So we just kind of made them explode. And I'm just trying to pick through loot. There's a lot of domain era probes, which is really weird. There's a domain era survey ship that we can hunt down if we want. Let's see what that intel leads us to. Communication among there is a wayward star, a system that does not exist on any records. Wait, what? That's kind of sick, actually. We might have to go check that out at some point. Anyways, yeah, I don't care much for a lot of modern games. Anyways, I basically just stick to a select set of games, and I will play those games basically forever. Because buying new games is expensive, and also I don't really care for most of modern releases. Like, I will play Final Fantasy and some JRPGs, that's about it. The votes being public is probably the only way to be less interested. Yeah, I think that's what we're kind of getting at. Like, the fact that the masses are allowed to vote on like what is game of the year is kind of I think silly. But it's mostly just player choice type stuff anyways, which I think is what is fine. But again, letting companies like, you know, offer incentives for if their game wins game of the year seems a little like breaking the spirit of the vote. We have been playing RimWorld forever, and we will play RimWorld until the day I die or retire from being a streamer. I like RimWorld. I think it's really like a cool game. There was a game that someone mentioned, I think on Discord earlier, and I was really surprised. It's basically like, what if it was RimWorld meets Stellaris meets Dyson Sphere Project? And I was like, what is happening in this game? Hold on, let me pull it up real fast just so we can all understand what I'm talking about. Hold on, you'll see. Hold on, let me find it. I think it was discussed in the RimWorld channel. Here we go. Ranu linked it earlier. Like, hold on, where is it? It was this, like, Order the New Dawn. It's like, okay, so it's like, what if RimWorld, but also pixel art, but also RimWorld, but also full Starsector system galaxy colonization with space battles in that looks a lot vaguely like Starsector, but 3D. I was like, what is happening in this game? And they're supposedly releasing Q4 2025. If it actually happens, I will be impressed. If they actually does what it says, I will legitimately be impressed. I don't think it will. I legitimately don't think this will do anything that it says. Like, maybe it'll do like part of what it says, but it's gonna be like early access. But this game has way too many things that it's trying to do. Yeah, like if this game is around in 2 years, I'll think about it. But as it is, like, this is way too much, and I don't believe anything that it's telling me it's going to release. You play SM2, Xenauts, and Hoi 4 and others. Exactly, like, I'm the same way. Like I said, I play a lot of the same games basically forever because I'm too lazy to get other games, and I'm comfortable playing the same stuff, right? Like, that's really the thing. Like, I'm comfortable playing the same games over and over and over again. And there's been a couple times where I've tried to play other games, and sometimes they're fun, but most of the time I just don't care. Oh, I forgot to grab the actual loot here. Let's skedaddle out of here. No point in staying here. Okay, let's go to... We need to go to Always. Let's hit Epsilon Sorgana first. It was called Order the New Dawn. Minecraft mods. Listen, Minecraft mods actually hit so crazy. I love the Minecraft factory mods. If I wasn't a streamer and I really wanted to go full, is it safe to say that? I'm not gonna say it, but if I wanted to go full, just like, if I wanted to go like full autism, I would just sit there and play Minecraft forever, because that stuff is... Why is there a rampant military core here? The core cannot be removed. Interesting. Plus 30% fleet size, but there's nothing here. Why would you ever be on this planet? Like, there was a time when I was playing like Minecraft mod packs like every day. Me and my friends would play so much of it, and I think we almost completed from the FTB Infinite Evolved, I think. But that was a long time ago. There is nothing. Ooh, irradiated. That sounds fun. Let's get out of here. There's nothing else of note. Let's be gone from this realm. Yeah, so I don't play Minecraft much, like, really anymore, even though it'd be kind of tempting. And I don't think Ray is really tempted to play it when she can just go play Fantasy Life Isekai, whatever that game is that I bought her, which has been consuming all of her time. Yeah, I think we know why it's a barren planet. Might have been bombarded by Skynet. Falling Frontier, Dustfront, RTS. Dustfront looks really cool. Endless Legend 2, I'm definitely gonna play. And I actually sent Hooded Horse an email thanking them for sending me a key for that, because I basically have played every single Endless game that's ever come out, and I really love the franchise. So I was like, hey, look, thank you for sending me the preview key. It was really cool in Poggers. Please do it again. The game sucks time? Listen, I know it does. Oh, I think they just settled this, didn't they? They must have just settled this as soon as I swung by. Alright, let's just restock on random supplies. And I will sell them a large stack of volatiles that I don't need. Sell these two, that's fine. I don't think I have anything I care about. Maybe I could buy the copium. Let's just go explore. Alright, what else is here? I think there's like one more planet. But yeah, Ray will rein me in from playing bad video games. Well, she's gonna try to rein me in from playing bad video games. She's never gonna be able to succeed. She's not gonna be able to succeed all the time. There's a lot of games that I like. Like, Ray doesn't actually like Starsector. In fact, if Ray had her way, she would make me play Stardew Valley on stream. I'm just saying it's true. I'm just saying it's true. Yeah, well, Ray really likes games like that, so I was like, hey, I bought it for her because I think it was as an apology for me not being able to visit like one time, like on time. So I was like, here, you can have this. You don't like Stardew? Okay, well, you'd rather have me play Minecraft or like cozy games. Let's go in here real fast. I gotta save real fast so we don't run into any bad things. Okay, let's go to Aurora. Let's go to Inner Aoi Jump Point. So the goal is we need to make them friendly with us. Let's go to New Aurora, which I think is their mainstay. No, I would never give Ray bad food. Ray would never let me do that. Okay, so I need to make them friendly. So here's their capital. Let's see, special functions. I would like to offer them prisoners. Okay, so they like us a little bit more. I don't think they're gonna let us hang around a little too much. I need more prisoners to offer them. However, I should be able to buy large quantities of supplies, which I actually do need. In exchange, I will sell them... Let's see. I don't know if I need all these VPCs, like legitimately, I don't need this many. Am I using your mod? No, my mod is not enabled. I keep that on a separate mod profile because I don't. If I start adding things like ships and stuff like that, I don't want it to break. You know what I mean? I want it to be functional later. And I don't want it to break any saves. Oh wait, I can buy drugs from them. Buying their drugs might not be the worst idea. Or their cakes. Ooh. It's a lot of money. But the earnings per piece is not that high. 89, sell them to Eldfell for... it's probably not worth it. Alright, we need to go talk to not these guys. There's someone I need to talk to who's not at this planet. Okay, let's turn on our transponder, and... I think what I need to do is I need to get to... I want to say it's St. Jarna, or let's go to Luminon. One of these planets is the one that I'm looking for. Okay, it's not this one. All right, let's get out of here. I'm trying to remember which one I'm looking for. Let's see. I'm trying to know the game takes time to learn to teach people. What game? Jump Ship? What's Jump Ship? Text of Hentai mod required and look them up. I'm not gonna make any Hentai mods. We are a safe for work stream here. What is this thing? A Medusa high tech? Just purge it. Rather have the weapons that we're on. I think this is the system I'm looking for. Here we go. I think Favonius is what I'm looking for. All right, let's go here. Okay. I'm looking for the resort world. A lot of people have talked about Barotrauma, which it seems like a really cool game. You know what's running? I actually saw someone make a definitive description of what is friend slop versus what's not friend slop, which I thought was kind of interesting. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's go get our confectionery coins. All right. So this will get us 39,000 confectionery coins. This gets us 47,000. We're now at... Okay, so now we're at 154,000. 234,000, and now we are at 484,000. Okay, perfect. Let's get our complementary. Why does that sound wrong? Complementary? Complementary. That's how it's said, right? Complementary. Complementary. I don't know why I couldn't say it. Complementary. I don't know why I couldn't say. I can say this word, I swear. I don't know why all of a sudden I lost the ability to say the word. I swear. Listen, I've been out all day. I spent like $400 on PC parts and Magic the Gathering product. Okay. I can't buy it because I'm not neutral with them. So they don't like me right now, so I actually can't buy this from them. That sucks. Okay, so I actually can't buy anything from them right now, but that's fine. I have the credits for later. I need to find more prisoners that I can offer to them. Wait, actually if I offer AI cores, I think they'll like me more, right? Hold on, if I offer one. Oh, it's not that much actually. Okay, so I can't really get them to like me that way, which is a little unfortunate. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why. No, that's just the sounds for the AI cores. All the AI cores make that sound. Trust me, it's a perfectly normal function of the game that has a very critical purpose. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, so unfortunately they don't like me enough. I have fact, let's see if I look at my faction relationships. Yeah, still minus 27. Alright, we'll have to come back later. However, wasn't there like a thing I wanted to take a peek at while we are hanging around in this region? They sound like little puppies. I don't know if little puppies would be the word I would use, but alright. Okay, so we need to go to the celestial object. Alright, well, we're already hanging around in this area. We might as well go see what this... Oh wait, we're already here. Wait, what? Wait, so where is this mysterious celestial object? The sensor array in the St. Yarna system. Okay, so there should be a sensor array somewhere. Okay, so we gotta go there. Okay. Let's go see what this magical sensor array is gonna have. What do you mean FBI open up? I haven't done anything wrong, officer. Alright, here we go. What are we gonna find? What magical wonders will we find beyond the veil? Let's see. Hack it? I don't get it. What am I looking for? This is the sensor array, right? Install the modification package on the sensor array located in this... Okay, what modification package? Did I get a modification package? Wait. I don't... Am I missing something for this quest? Did I forget something? Did I forget to bring something with me? Did I leave? Oh, Jesus. Maybe I left it back at the, What is sensor array? Locate? Install the modification package on the sensor array located in St. Yarna's. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm in the wrong system. Oh, my goodness. I'm in the wrong system. That explains why I couldn't do, like, the plot. I literally wasn't even in the right spot to do the plot. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to the actual place where we need to go, which is right around here. Alright, let's just pop in here. Wow, that's a lot of people. Let's go to the station real fast and just say hello. Hello, I'm here to buy your discounted fuel and your mostly normal priced supplies. And you can have this, and I think that's fine for now. Alright, now we can go do this quest here. I'm kind of curious what's happening. Are we ready to find out? How spooky is it going to be? Alright, install the hardware package. You do! Perfect. You activate the system. The telemetry streams across space to your flagship by the flicker of this little comms laser. You're trying to find out what's happening. Let's see. Be a minor planet in the abyss. No star, no nebula, no prime blood itself. What's so interesting about it? We must now go find the nameless rock. Wait, isn't this how we find the, Isn't this how we find, like, the AI onslaught? Like, the onslaught 1? I swear that's what this quest line leads us to. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are we gonna have enough fuel for this? We should probably stock up on a little bit more fuel. Yeah, let's go buy more fuel. They don't want me to be buddy-buddy with them. I'll just buy their whole stack, that's fine. Okay. I think we have enough supply. Let's go explore, shall we? Oh, there's rumors of a pirate raid attempting to attack us. I assume that means the event is getting closer. So we have about 2 months before we have to head back. Alright, let's go into the dark void as we try to make it towards the Abyssal Space Oddity. I hope I have enough supplies to reach this, because it's gonna be dark. And it's gonna be spooky. I may not actually have enough supplies for this. Hello, what is this? Oh, right, I forgot there's like these random gravity wells. A Kodai-class cruiser. The outside hull is oddly pristine, as if sent on a long journey. Fresh from the forge, personalized outfitting and customization. Okay. The AI cores are hollowed out. Perfect experience, nothing is worse than I can show someone's soul. I think I remember seeing this before. Do I want to capture this thing? A midline Kodai class standard cruiser. Basically, it's just a mining ship. That doesn't really matter. Alright, just rip it apart. Don't really care. While we're here, we might as well survey this thing. And... Right, so we have to, if I remember correctly, the only way we get out is we have to transverse jump. Which is gonna eat up a lot of resources as we do this. Alright, continue. Into the void. Very spooky. I don't remember if I got the haunted ships. I might have. Oh gosh, we're really far from this destination. We might legitimately not have enough resources to get back. If we're stuck in the void, what happens? Is it a hard loss? Do we just lose? Oh, touch the light. We touched the light. Oh! We touched the light and now I'm fighting clouds. I cannot escape. I must fight. Alright, I wasn't expecting to fight the death cloud this early, but I guess I don't have a choice anymore. Okay. This is gonna be ominous. Alright. Let's just see how this pans out. I don't like this. They were just illegal anger, the faction fight you're trying to mess with. Really? That's kind of cute. I might need to see if I can get to haunted ships at some point. That sounds like a lot of fun to try fighting against the AI that's trying to stop you from doing your job. Okay. If we can at least knock out some of these clouds quickly. I actually don't know what's the best way to fight clouds, but I guess we're about to find out. I'm scared about that one, because I believe that's the mother cloud, the Shrouded Maw. We can kill the smaller ones. I'm not sure if I could even nuke it. If I could nuke it, that'd be ideal. Oh, it's going in. Oh, it's trying to use its spooky powers. The Shrouded Tendril. I think the eyes are scary too, right? Vortexes are just like floating missiles, easy enough to pop. Okay. Yeah. That's a lot. Do they just keep spamming these? Can I kill this thing? Or is it going to be too fast for me to hit? If I could kill the eye, that'd be great. Or the tendril. It's just out of range. We gotta smack these like one at a time. I need to just get in range for me to pop. We did lose one ship. I send in the next batch. I want all the ships center here. We'll fight around one spot. Just try to burn these things. That is gonna be the spooky one. There's a maelstrom. This is base game content. This is actually base game content, I swear. This was added in like one of the more recent patches. I think with version 0.98, I think is when this came in. It's just slightly out of range. I think I have to actually commit to fighting this thing. I gotta move up. Alright, then we just unload everything. Alright. Can I fire semi-breeze into it? Okay, no, they actually just shoot down my semi-breeze way too fast. Oh, it just... What is this thing? What is that? Hello? I don't like this. Yeah, it's literally space demons. Alright, let's just reduce our shields. I actually can't get close enough to smack this thing, which is very frustrating. Like, I'm smacking it a little bit. Its hull is actually nearly dead, too, so if I can just move up a little bit more, we might be able to kill it. My semi-breeze actually don't have enough range. None of my missile weapons actually have enough range for this, which is also very frustrating. So all I can do is hope that I can get close enough to just pop it eventually. The Shrouded Eyes... Oh! Ooh. Ooh. Okay, they're trying to really stop me, huh? Thankfully, I have a lot of damage. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I have enough. Oh, I might actually be dead here. The fortress shield is tanking everything, but oh, I overloaded. I think we might be dead here. Oh, Lord, I'm just getting clobbered. Thankfully, the hull damage seems to be relatively minimal. Oh, Lord. Just turn on fortress mode. Okay, hold on. Okay, all of our weapons are still active. That's fine. So hold on. Let's just... We're alive. We're alive. Let's back up a little bit. Let's just try to give ourselves, like, some breathing room. Okay. Okay, fortress shield that. We're losing a lot of our ships, which is really annoying. Let's send in the last batch, whatever we have sitting around. The problem is, like, we just don't have enough ways to, like, actually kill the big capital ship, which is, like, the Maelstrom. Unless the Maelstrom slowly loses HP as we kill the smaller ships, which might be possible. We're gonna lose this. I've lost already most of my capitals. Oh yeah, we're so dead here. Alright, there's no way we're surviving this. We're dead. Alright, I would like to not fight that if I could. I don't like fighting actual space demons. Thank you very much. I would like... okay, so... oh, God, we're all the way back here. Okay. Alright. Let's go. We're just gonna run in there and hope we have enough fuel to make it to and from. What is that question regarding that yappening? What yappening? Sure, ask away, and I will do my best to answer as best as I can. I will say the void stuff is very spooky. Look at that. Look at our wonderful, wacky fleet. Oh, hello. I think that thing's just gonna run away, but we can touch the light. Okay. So use access sensor burst, interdiction pulse to get extra range. Okay. So we'll use interdiction pulse to get some extra speed. So we can at least hop scotch around, and then same thing here. So it should get us extra speed to keep going. Did I miss it? Oh no. Oh, we're not even close. Okay. We're still at least 2 screens away. Okay. Moving at 5 units per second. Oh, hello. I think this might be it. Here we go. The nascent gravity well. This is what we're looking for. Hopefully, we survive this. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, in we go. Oh, wait. I think I have to transverse jump, right? Yeah, because there's no gravity well. Okay, yeah, I remember now. This is the Onslaught Mark 1, and this is where you ultimately learn to fight the, what are they called? The threat. If I recall correctly, so we're going to survey this one. There's nothing here of note. We could mine the planet. Sure. Alright, we got some minor stuff. In older Fire Emblem games, stuff like javelins and hand axes were kept in check with their low might, accuracy, and high weight. GB Emblem had similar issue making some wyverns and calculated the best units in the game to use both, and upgraded versions such as short spears, hatchet. Okay. Yeah, so basically ranged weapons were the best thing in Fire Emblem. That makes sense. I'm following. I don't know what's happening here, but I think we're repairing. Alright, let's grab this thing. I remember this, so I'm not going to read this again, because we already did this before. Threat detected, threat detected, threat detected, threat detected. Cover the ship, yes, grab it, go. Leave. Okay, so then that's the threat incoming. Do I, as a casual player, prefer this, or do you prefer 1-2-3 range delegate to bows and 1-2 for magic? I don't mind there being a ranged option for melee characters, especially with like hatchet, tomahawks, short spears, and spears. The GBA games, I think, balance it enough because they are kind of rare. Like, hand axes are common, but they're fairly low accuracy, and axes already are low accuracy too. And then the spear versions are obviously going to be costlier, and it's hard to double with them. And swords don't have one of their own. I think it's fine to give those characters an option to go, fight over walls and range in general, so I think it's fine. Okay, so I have to save now. Okay, so then I have this thing which starts at no combat readiness, which is annoying. A way to get this, like, max readiness? It's just gonna chase me, right? Do I have to just fight it off? I guess I just have to fight this off, right? I guess I have to fight this off. Alright, so they're trying to unfabricate us, that's fine. Let's go commit crimes. Okay, send in everything, minus these. I need to send myself in. Send these in, okay. Bows go 2 to 5. I've never seen bows go 2 to 5. At least in the GBA games, bows are stuck at like 1 to 2, or 2 to 3. I don't think I've ever seen a 2 to 5. That's actually busted. Your shoulders towards your neck are really suffocating to relieve the pain. I actually have no idea how to do that. Probably a massage or just sleep better. Get a better pillow. Get a better pillow is the only thing I can suggest. Okay, I do like Shadows of Valentia. I do think Shadows of Valentia is one of the better Fire Emblem titles. Right, okay, if I remember correctly, these things are really annoying, and they have like their stupid weapons that will keep regenerating shards or something. Oh boy, who is this? The Aeron's about to explode. Yikes. Okay, I'll see if I can do something by moving up. Reimu's doing her best, huh? Alright, it's my turn to join the fight. We can just keep peppering them with lasers, we should be okay. Okay, let's keep moving up here. It's annoying because they're just always out of range. Alright. Let's have you move up. And you move up as well, force them up. Yeah, this isn't the Fire Emblem PME. Remember that thing that I said I was gonna do at some point? Hi Garm, how are you? I know, it's been so long. I almost feel like I shouldn't do it because it's been so long since I actually got around to setting it up, but it just requires so much time to actually set up the PME is the main reason I don't do it. Anyways, Garm, how are you doing? Am I just gonna keep chasing these guys into a corner? Am I really just gonna keep chasing them down? Because they know they can't fight me. Hold on, I think we can hit this one. Ooh, pretty solid shots. Hello, Hiji, how are you doing, comrade? You're on stream today, right? You're just here to vibe? Welcome to Starsector, where I'm fighting the big, scary threat right now, but I'm apparently bullying them into a corner because they don't want to approach me. So, that's what we're doing. We got the big, fancy onslaught. I still can't I can't catch up to these things, though. I'm gonna have these three. I'm gonna have these four focus this one. These two focus this. And these two should be able to focus this one down. Anyways, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good evening too, and you're able to relax and enjoy yourself. Oh my god, see, look, it's just... we're too slow! They don't want to move up. Oh, hold on, it's moving up now, which is bad. Worst comes to worst, I fling a semi-breve at it. Yeah, worst comes to worst, I fling a semi-breve. Yeah. This thing is actually not that... I can actually apparently just pepper this down. There we go. And with the help of our little Japanese fighter bombers, should be able to put it into it. Alright, Fortress Shield this. Fire the mini-breves. If one connects, I'll be happy, although it seems like none of them connected. Alright, we're gonna Fortress Shield. Okay, well, just enjoy your time relaxing here. You can listen to my soothing voice as I complain about enemy starships attacking me or something. I don't know. There we go. This is a much better fight than fighting the Crusades, which are incredibly busted with their stupid oversized fleets. I'm pretty sure we win. Their capital is dead, which means I just have to run them over. Come on. This is really funny to watch, too. Alright, where's the last one? Is this the... okay, you know what? Full assault, kill everything. Perfect. Now I don't even have to manually order everything. Everything will just happen. Thankfully, it didn't take too much effort. Turns out having a lot of explosive guns rips these things apart relatively quickly. Alright, not too bad. I would like my destroyer back, thank you very much. Heavy mass driver, swarm launcher, kinetic fragments. We'll take cannon. We'll take discharge, secret fragment. Okay, so heavy mass driver. Okay, interesting. I'll just take it all. Cool. Too bad there's nothing else here. It's just spooky. Ooh. All right, let's just salvage real quick for a bit more pittance of supply, and then I guess we leave. Nothing on this planet anyways. I don't think you can even settle on here. Let's just get out. Okay, now we gotta bring it back over there. All right, let's be gone. Another transverse jump. However, I kind of want to see what's going on here in the abyssal depths. I feel like if I go there, that's kind of a one-way trip, and if I go, I'm not coming out of that. So maybe we don't do that yet. Maybe we'll come back to that on another day. Let's just go back to St. Yarna and try to figure out what we're going to do from there. No, we're not... Listen, we ball, but we're not going to ball till we die. I don't think I want to approach that quite yet. We'll approach it eventually, but for now, I have no need to. We can vibe. Let's just continue on our merry way and try to get out of here. I'm going to try to avoid fighting any clouds. I'd really rather not. I think if I touch this cloud, I think that's what triggers the fight, right? Oh, the cloud disappeared. The light disappeared. In the darkness, the light. There's no more light. There's only suffering. There's only pain and agony. It's okay. We'll get there in due time. According to this, it was only 4.6 days. We've almost reached the edge of the abyss. I do like the abyss stuff. Like, the abyss stuff is really interesting, and I hope they explore it a lot more in future content. It's kind of why I wanted to put Necrograd, like, right around here-ish. Because... Or it might have been over here. Where I wanted to fight the abyssal depths. I wanted to fight, like, whatever's hiding in the darkness. You know, what lies beyond the stars. The spookiness beyond... Okay, so the problem is that I still can't really trade with them, and they're not gonna like me for now, so... I don't have a way to make them like me unless I give them more cores. So maybe I don't do that. I should also be buying ships. Let's see. Could I spend 600,000 credits to get a Zaporia 3 class super carrier? God, this seems like a nightmare to buy. Lilaroo heavy cruiser hull would also be kind of funny. Or we can get the... Let's see. Petersella missile battle cruiser hull, which is a whole lot of missile launchers. Contains the mini rest ace missile rack launcher. Oh, you're saying Zeppi's worth it? I can afford it. I'm just gonna be poor for a while. Because, yes, my income would be minus 100,000 for 3 months, which I think is fine. Alright, let's look at a Saporia. Let's just order it. It'll take a couple months, it'll be fine. Alright, cool. We need items. I don't think they're willing to trade with us still, right? I think they still hate us. Maybe I will give them the cores. I'm pretty sure you can get unlimited cores anyways, right? You just keep beating up the remnants, right? I think that's how that works. You just get free cores every time you beat up a remnant sometimes. Alright, let's do that. Let's see if they're willing to chat with us. We also got this new ship that I have to start figuring out what I'm gonna do with. Okay. First of all, let's hire a new officer. What can you do? You're a helmsman ship. Aggressive. Sure thing. I would also like to... I don't have any prisoners. Talk to you. I'd like to turn on these AI cores. I'm sacrificing these anime girls. Okay, so it's still suspicious. I don't think they're still going to trade with us, right? Okay, now I can trade with them. Perfect. I'll buy all your fuel. I'll buy all your fuel. I'll buy your I'll buy your supply. I will sell you whatever I don't need. Look at all this garbage. What do I do with this? This thing's an automated ship. It can only be fitted with an AI core, which means I need to go find an alpha core at some point. Well, probably I'll just put it away because I honestly don't need it right now. That said, there's a lot of pre-built weapons. Pilums, Arbalest everywhere, heavy adjudicators, Arbalest. This thing is a very deadly melee ship, aside from the fact that it's got a bajillion negative modifiers that I have to slowly purge. Okay, so they like me more. Good. Okay. I think trading with them didn't actually make them like me more. Alright, see if we can go buy anything from them now. Nope, they still don't like me enough. That's a shame. I'm willing to spend my hard-earned credits, and they're like, no, you're not allowed to spend your money. Why? I have the money, let me buy. What would I even buy from them? This is what is this? This gets you Mato Chorus, this gets you a semi-breve. But I can already make semi-breves, so that's not really necessary. Oh, the rice cooker. The rice cooker would actually be worth it. Okay. Because, yeah, because honestly, these other ones actually look kind of interesting too. The Epic Dragon. The Phase Connect truck got robbed in California. Wait, what? Oh, hold up, I need to look this up. Are you wait, what? Is this? If I Google this, is this actually a thing that happened, or are you making this up? Like, if I go to the Phase Connect Twitter page. Let's see, because I know Offkai's this weekend, and a lot of VTubers are out there going to this event. Which, I'm like, that's cool. I've never been to Offkai. I'm probably not going to go to Offkai anytime soon. Not finding any proof of your message there, Xanth. You've got to back up your statements with some information. I need proof. I need proof. Where's the proof? Alright, well, if I can't find any proof, then so be it. Alright, let's continue our magical trip. Okay. At least they like me now. Alright, let's go get out of here. Alright, let's go to... Gosh, do I really not have enough fuel to get back home? Let's go to Hazard. God, we consume way too much fuel on this ship. Or in this fleet. I'll need to fix that at some point. I wonder how many spare AI cores. Hello there, Amagi Best Fox. Yeah, UAF. We're not in the UAF faction this time around, but... You know, we're trying to be friends with them. Unfortunately, I had to take a Perseian commission so they would leave me alone. Okay, so there are 41 days until the pirates arrive. Okay, so we do have to deal with the pirates. At some point. What do you mean by Prometheus, by the way? Oh my gosh, I actually am running out of fuel. I have just enough to get to Hazard. At least we can buy fuel here. Alright, just buy some fuel. Where is the best... Oh boy. The Knights of Lud, hello. Okay, I'm gonna let them leave me alone before I kill them. Ooh, I could help them out and fight the pirates. Send me the Twitter link, okay. Let's see what this thing you're telling me is. Alright. Someone stole the Phase Connect truck. Oh, wait, what? We aren't sure what we have right now. We're trying to load stuff and get more. We're expecting to get something out. Oh my gosh, wait. That's pretty messed up. What would you even get out of that? I guess all the Phase Connect merch, right? Well, don't want to kill these pirates. I'm not gonna say it's a California thing, but it is kind of wacky that that even happened. Oh, I'm gonna join this fight. This seems like a perfect way to earn a lot of street cred. Yeah, I guess it's the free, quote-unquote free merchandise, which was stolen and illegally obtained. It's a California thing. That's still really wild that that even happened. Like I said, I don't live in California myself. I've been to California a couple times. I like California. Would I live in California? I don't know. I don't know. California's really expensive. That's like the only reason I would never want to live in California, quite frankly. That place costs way too much to live in. I don't know how most people even live in that state. Like, you have to have been basically born there with money. Also, what flavor did you get, Ranu? What flavor did you get? Oh, is that how that was long? It's based. I heard like there's also like a lot of train robberies in California too, which is really funny to think about. Like, we've somehow circled back to the era of people basically robbing train cars. That poor thing just got deleted. Let's go back to 1x speed. Delicious. That thing about to get deleted. Surprisingly enough, maybe I'm just bad at aiming. Come on. Perfect. All right. I think you could get hit with a semi-breathe and be okay, right? There you go. Ignore the missile. Yeah, that might have been actually a little overkill. Breaking in train yards at night and load stuff in trucks. Gotcha. God, that's kind of messed up. That's even a thing that's happening in this day and age. Nongshim unsung beef and fermented bean flavor. Is it very strong into fermented bean flavor? Like a soybean paste type thing? Let's go help out these guys before they fail. God, that's so messed up. California's got a slew of problems. Oh, when did I get separated from my allies? It's a bit of a problem. Added cooking wine. I don't think soybean paste is actually that funky. I like soybean paste. Like, I like that flavor. Like, unironically. Alright, let's rotate and get ready to smack these things down. Let's see, I got some micro missiles. Just turn on our fortress shield and then keep firing missiles. Beautiful. Look at that thing. Antimatter missiles. The civilized captain's choice. Oh, you added extra fermented soybeans? Okay, never mind. You're crazy. I like the taste of fermented soybean paste. I don't like the taste of actual fermented soybeans. Wait, Laugan must not fermented soybeans. You're just gonna develop a trend where people buy RVs, set up, then rent out people like the dumpster slumlord. Really? Is that a thing because of the incredibly high living costs in California, which would make a lot of sense to me, quite frankly? All right, we're gonna join in beating up these super freighter tankers. There we go. Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna fire semi-brief at it. In fact, oh, I didn't need to fire semi-brief at it. The thing already died. Let's just keep sauntering on in there and just delete everything. Okay, to be fair, like, I've only stayed in the nicest parts of California, which is like San Francisco, San Diego, and parts of LA. I've never been to anywhere else in California. So basically I stay in the Asia-heavy sections of California and Asia-heavy neighborhoods of those regions. I actually like California a lot. Like, culturally, it's fairly interesting, and I do like a lot of the... Like, for me, as someone, like, as a foodie, California's got a metric ton of options, but the cost just to be in California is so high that it's not worth it. You know what I mean? So, I live in, you know, the Midwest myself, personally. I don't have to fight this. Alright, we actually didn't lose anything, but I also don't want any other stuff. Oh, there's an Abisu carrier. I don't think I need more carriers, that's fine. Alright, what do we got? Breaker, Hellbores. Okay, so there's actually some decent planes here. Alright, we killed the pirates. Now, can I go buy things? Let's see, let's go to Fuyutsuki. 2K a month for a 428. Okay, that's actually criminal. Also, okay, so Zoingo's also in California. Got it. I think I remember hearing this at some point, and I might have forgotten. Just gonna buy their whole stack of fuel. I need all the fuel. I think I need to buy their stack of supplies. Just call it a day. Sell this. And that should be fine. Alright, do I want to sell any weapons? Can I sell a VPC? How badly do I need heavy armaments? Probably just keep it. I have a mod that makes the AI cores foxtails. Yes, I do. I sure do. Which you'll see once we get back to our home system. We have just enough fuel to get back to Gensokyo. Assuming we don't run into any hiccups on the way there. Also, I don't know what it's called. It's a mod that Alex Sands gave me. He's the one who's responsible for the Sunrider mod. I don't actually know what it's called specifically. I think I take this. Let's keep moving. Oh, let's keep moving up here. So hopefully we don't run into any problems getting there. Yeah, obviously California's expensive and everything. It's one of those states where it's like, if you weren't already living in California, your parents didn't have a house there from, you know, like 2 decades ago, you are never moving into California unless you for some reason work in tech and make a bajillion dollars, and that's about it. Oh wait, I'm finding a, wait, there's another gravity well here. Hold on, I'm kind of curious why I'm seeing multiple of these. Another nascent gravity well? Oh, it's a pirate den. Wait, oh, this is part of another system already. That's really weird. Huh. Look at the salvage yards. Oh, they will make ships for me at a very, very comically high cost. Yeah, I don't think I can afford that. No thanks. I'm just gonna raid your planet and acquire valuables. Don't mind me. I am here to simply steal your high supply of drugs. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just want your drugs, thanks. Lost 30 Marines, got 127 drugs, perfect. Alright, let's just transverse jump here. That's kind of interesting. I didn't realize like that one planet for some reason had a nascent gravity well. Now I'm kind of spotting them everywhere. That's so... Oh, jeez, I don't actually have enough fuel. We gotta buy fuel. We'll buy fuel. I think the Imperium's okay with me, so that should be fine. Yeah, it should be okay. We're like desperate for fuel anyways. So it's one of the mods that makes it. It's the anime mod that's making it called Copium. Yeah, we're huffing that Copium real good. Actually, wait. Could sell them to. We'll hold on to the Copium for now. I think I'm gonna be just, if I find Copium at a decent price, I'm just gonna buy in stacks of it, so I can sell them later to those young pirates who really need their hit of the latest thing. How massive the noodle block was. Is it like a yakisoba style, or is it like a soupy ramen style? That's usually like the indicator of how different they are. All right, here we go. Welcome back to Gensokyo. We can hopefully just relax a little bit. We know pirates are coming in soon, if they're not here already. Oh, did the pirates end? Oh, here we go. Oh, they're already here. Oh, okay, we actually have to smack them down now. Okay, well, let's find them before they ruin... Okay, let's just kill this. Smack that real fast. Don't really care about any of this. Just grab the wreckage. Okay. Gotta keep hunting down this pirate fleet. I'm not gonna let them escape. Come on, I know you're there, pirates. Just accept your death. With the usual amount of water added, for instance, soup, and it's like left like nothing, is where everything's supposed to be like a soupy soup. Oh. Could you like post a picture of this? Like the packaging? I'm kind of curious now. Hey, we did get... Oh, it's one crew member. I thought it was a high-value prisoner. Okay, so there should still be more pirates that I have to hunt down, which is unfortunate. We gotta go hunt down the pirates. I think this is the pirate fleet. I think this is the pirate fleet here. Yeah, okay, here's the pirate raiders. Okay. So, we're gonna help Blazing Hell Station fight against a giant stack of pirates. It seems... Let's see, what do they have? There is... Oh god, there's a Bishamonten. And a Raisin. Okay, so there's at least... is this a capital? Okay, so there's at least 6 capitals. I think I can win this. I'm pretty sure I can win this, actually. If we're quick enough in getting to assist, we should be able to defeat this. Was in Fujian? Perfect. Let me take a look real fast. I'm genuinely curious what this thing looks like. Oh, wow. You're not kidding. That did eat up a lot of the soup. With shiitake mushrooms? I see, so you added some chopped up sausage in there, too. That actually looks pretty good. That sounds like a really tasty flavor. I don't actually like Korean instant noodles that much. Mostly because they're really spicy for me for some reason. I can't handle that much spice, despite the fact that Ray is constantly trying to train my tongue. I'm sorry, it's just not working that well. Alright, let's just do a full defense order and hopefully we can get up there quickly. Yeah, it sounds like you added a lot of spice to it, which, you know, if that's the type of thing you like, don't let me stop you from adding more spice to your thing. If you want to destroy your tongue, so be it. Alright, let's go defend this station. We're all in this together. Thankfully, we have a lot of damage flying around, and we could easily delete most threats as they approach us, so we're just gonna hang around right here. Gonna hang out right here. If they want to approach us, then so be it. Otherwise, we're just gonna chill. I might not even have to turn on my... Oh, there goes the Geodude again. That one's always dying. Alright, I actually need to turn on my shields now. I also have one officer I need to allocate, so who doesn't have an officer, we'll find out and we'll assign them to someone. Oh, look at that poor thing. It's trying so hard to break us. Just only get lasered to death. Alright, this is where the real fun begins. I'm gonna fire the semi-breves and hope we can actually get one through. Although it seems like most of our missiles just kind of got destroyed as soon as it left. So we'll just blast it ourselves. Just fortress mode here. Let's get our ion torpedoes and annihilator rockets ready to go. And then we fire. Fortress mode back on. And then we just keep blasting. Turn off the shields temporarily. Just so we can bombard this thing to oblivion. And let's hard vent. We need to get rid of the Bishamonten, which is like right here, so that's probably gonna be my biggest priority. I think both my mini breeds are not available right now, which is a little unfortunate. Thankfully, my antimatter missiles are ready to fire, so we'll just keep firing them at it. Hopefully, one of them will connect. There we go. We're doing some pretty hefty damage. Fire an ion torpedo, set 2. Mini breeds are almost ready. Okay, we got the Bishamonten. I'm gonna try to grab that if I can. Mostly because the base is starting to lose a lot of its integrity, so I do need to be very careful. I don't want Gensokyo to lose one of their bases, so I'm committing a lot of resources to this. Let's do full assault. Try to force the fight. Good. 2 more ships down. 3 down. Okay, so the big one is the Raisin, which is... I don't know how the pirates managed to get themselves a United Auroran Federation ship, but that'll be interesting. Thankfully, I have enough to just pummel it into ground. It doesn't seem to have shields, actually. Fire a mini brief at it. The mini brief might connect. Oh, they actually fought off the mini brief. Okay. Fire whatever I got. Mini briefs are down. Let's fire whatever we have. We have annihilator rockets, so we'll just fire those in. Alright. I think all their capitals are dead. Maybe like 1 or 2 are left. we can just run around, and we win. Let's speed up to 4x, because at this point it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna run around, auto-fire things, destroy them by just being next to it. Like, look at this poor thing. Look at all those weapons. Oh, that is a lot. Oh my gosh, it's still going. Is there still more? There's still more? I actually need to back up. That's actually too much. Getting a little ridiculous. Oh, that one's almost dead at least. Come on. Focus fire this thing. Oh lord, that is so much things flying around. Okay, so they have at least one more carrier that I do need to be a little careful of, so we'll try to push towards that one as well. Well, we can ignore it for now. I want to kill this thing. God, look at all that damage. Look at all that damage flying out from that plasma cannon. It's so beautiful. So anyways, yeah. Talking about earlier, yeah, California. I think the one unfortunate thing is, like, all the cool industry stuff is in California too, which kind of sucks. Like, if you're an entertainer, I guess that's where you want to live, or at least in that general area. Thankfully, with the internet, you don't have to anymore, but I think if you wanted to be like a voice actor in the earlier days, you had to basically be in that general vicinity. But since everything is done online now, which is interesting. Anyways, yeah, I'm not moving to California unless someone wants to pay for me to live in California. That thing is just too expensive. I don't even think Ray wants to live in California. Is it in Austin now? Maybe it is. I'm not familiar. I thought everything was still in California. You know, one thing that I actually don't like about English voice acting? It's the way they handle it. It's the way they do it. So, English voice acting industry, for whatever reason, definitely likes everything to be done, like, asynchronously. Like, you can just record your lines while you're away. Oh, we got the race in. Do I get the Bishamonten? I don't, but I get a Kaijin battlecruiser, which I think I'll take. Oh no, you get the Bishamonten. Perfect. There we go. Oh, look at all these weapons. So many weapons. Okay. Is the threat done? Okay, they're still raiding us, apparently. Oh, the raid is composed of 12 fleets. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of fleets. We might be here fighting for a while. Ray's smart, I should marry her? Listen, I already did. What else do you want from me? I literally already married her. We even have cool art about of us together. Marry her again. Is that how this works? Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh, that is a lot of... Is that all pirates? Oh god, that's all pirates. Alright, we gotta fight off all these pirates. How am I gonna do this? Okay, so I have all these brand new ships that I'm gonna use for this fight. Alright. Who wants to be a pilot that I don't have yet? Right now we have Infidave, Immortal, Ray, Havel, Ronnie, Marksman, Garm, Xanth, and Z Opposer. Xanth, you're already in here. You don't need another one. Skylet? Alright, we'll make Skylet a pilot. Alright, I'm gonna give you control of... You can have this one. Alright. Make a better version of myself and retire. You want me to retire from being a VTuber? I can't. I'm too deep into this already. I'm already too deep into being a VTuber. It's too late for me. Havel is a ballistics expert? Okay, so let's give you target analysis. Tokiko is definitely an energy specialist. We'll give you... Raise my child into being a VTuber. You know what the thing is? I joked about this with Ray, but if I have children, they will never know. They can never know that I was a VTuber. They will never, ever know the truth. Okay? They will never know the truth. I will hide it from them. They can never know that I was a VTuber in any lifetime. It must remain a secret to my grave. But one day one will find out and I'll have to explain. No, that's exactly why I don't want to explain it. That's why. I don't want to have to explain that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, this one has a spike driver thumper. This looks like an abomination. Hold on. I need this to have augmented drive fields. So let's quickly build in augmented drive field and then throw in okay, then auto fit this again. Okay, next we'll auto fit this one with whatever I have sitting around. A lot of Gaki wards. Large hybrid turret that I don't have anything to put in here apparently. Really? Wait, they actually, wait, hold on. This thing did not put anything in the large slots. What is the point? This thing should have everything in the large slots. Hello? How many Gaki wards am I sitting on? These things are cost 5? Not having the tuber voice? You mean like the oh my gosh, whoa, that's crazy, the screaming. I can't do the VTuber voice. I'm sorry. I have a very normal, I don't know, I would sometimes, I think my voice is kind of drawl. It's just very like I don't know how to describe it. I don't have a very excitable voice. It's a much more calming and relaxing style voice is the best way I would describe it. Might I want to be a VTuber while I support him? Absolutely. I would pull, if in that case, I would pull out the ancient technology of the iPhone XS that I use for VTubing. I don't even know what I want to put on this thing. What do I put on this abominable ship? I'm just gonna put whatever weapons I'm sitting around. It doesn't have to make sense. It just needs to have stuff on it. Armor gear batteries, and then, I don't know, railguns, and auto cannons. This thing has a speed of 8, so this one will also require a... It has a Musashi relic targeting core. Just be like that one meme from the fat guy that costs from Oshinoko. The family heirloom, the ancient iPhone. Listen, the iPhone is a really good tool for face tracking. That's the only reason I use it, okay? It works. It works really good. Rangefinder would increase the range up to a cap. Use one too, exactly. So you understand the joy of using a using one of them. Precludes the installation of dedicated targeting or integrated targeting unit, heavy ballistics integration, armored weapon mounts. Okay, so that's fine. So we need to add augmented drive field, which I can't afford. So we need to drop this down. Add augmented drive field so it maxes out speed, and then we'll add in advanced turret gyros and. God, I'm actually going to build in efficiency overhaul because I really don't want to spend resources to keep this thing up and running. And what else we got here? What else? Maximize fuel storage, nav relay operation center, and ground rate. Okay, so this one only cares about large weapons. So secondary focus does nothing. Are these not ballistic? Oh, they're hybrid. Oh, one. It should do something. If it says it's not going to do anything, I don't want to trust it. I think in this case, I just grab... Because you can't add a dedicated targeting core with the Musashi Relic targeting core. Otherwise, the range would be too high. It'd be busted. So... maybe a flux distributor to increase this. You know, what's the one that increases my hull? I guess blast doors would probably be fine. And then dump everything into... I still need a little bit more. I guess integrated point AI can still be assigned with this. That's fine. All right, perfect. All right, whatever. What am I dumping in this thing? Yeah, the bulkheads do. Musashi target. All right, let's see what I have. Lunatic bow. Okay, so heavy ballistics. This is not a ballistic weapon. That is a ballistic. Okay, so do I really not have that many ballistic weapons left? Latir autocannon with a Hephaestus assault gun. This is a medium hybrid slot, which means you just slap on as many ballistic weapons on this thing as I can fit. It's only flak battery. Also, hello, Ferio Orsis. I will drink, don't worry, I got water. I don't have any more pilots. Okay. Is there a spare pilot? No. Okay. Okay, so I have to fight this off, is the problem. Let's drop off all of our weapons, almost because I don't want to keep it on my inventory. So many weapon choices. Alright. Who's ready to... Oh, wait. I forgot there's a lot... There should be a lot of resources here. Look at 3,000 supply. Oh, look at all that supply that we've been developing. I'm going to take all that, because we're going to need that. Give me the fuel, too. Anything else I can do this real quick? Let's see. I think I might need to take the AI core out of the heavy industry. I'm going to put in a beta core for the time being. I need the AI core because Hatsune Miku needs to pilot this ship. I wish I could rename these AI cores. Alright. Alright, now we need to rename this thing. Alright, so this one is an AI ship. What am I naming this? The Rotom doesn't seem appropriate. Porygon doesn't seem appropriate. What's another, like... Because I already have a Porygon ship, right? I thought I had a Porygon Z. I do have the Porygon Z. What am I calling this one? It's a lot of ballistic weapons. Let's see. Rugged construction. Registeel? Good idea. Alright, Registeel. Alright. A legendary name for a legendary Pokemon. Oh yeah, no, it's just a bunch of random capital shits. Listen, I'm fighting off a lot of pirates. I'm gonna dump a bunch of these back in to storage once we're done fighting. Like, I just need them for now to just win. What am I naming this bad boy? This one is just a bunch of random ballistic weapons too. I'm gonna call you... What am I calling you? You look kind of sleek. I'll call this one the Flygon. Make all three Reggies. No, I don't want to name them all Reggies. This one I'll name a Reggie. This one is like... God, what is this one? Reggie Rock. This one I'm just gonna call... Typhlosion. Perfect. I don't even think I spelled it correctly. That's fine, though. That's fine. Alright, yeah. Again, we're trying to fight off all these things from destroying us because the pirates are raiding us. I'd rather they don't, so... Cyrano Station has already basically been destroyed, and we have to fight off... Good God, I don't even want to think about this. Screw it. We ball. I'm pretty sure we're too late to defend the station, so whatever we have is whatever we have. Alright. The station's actually still alive somehow, so let's see if we can defend that. Okay. I'll have these 5 stand over here. 4 demod. Yeah, it is a lot of demod ships that they have on their end, so... Oh, it's already destroyed. So, there's nothing left to defend. Okay. So now I'm basically here to take my revenge on the pirates. Alright, that's fine. I will gladly rip them apart. Yeah. We should be able to rip them apart fairly easily once we have managed to destroy their shields. Oh, look at Garm flinging out those semi-briefs and landing a pretty clean shot on the poor thing. You know, I'm just gonna do full assault mode. I'm pretty sure we can just win if I just do full assault. I think the quality of our ships are just way higher than the pirates. In fact, I'm just gonna 4x speed this, and if a ship gets destroyed, then perfect. We'll slow down once I start seeing like their big ships, like this one. Whatever that thing is. I'm gonna bombard it. Let's get the mini briefs ready to fire. Move up a little bit more. I get a nice, clean mini brief shot. That'd be perfect. Just gonna fire the mini brief. Just gonna fire a bunch of missiles to see if I can like overwhelm their defenses. The mini brief did connect, but it wasn't enough to actually do anything beyond just try to poke their shields down, which I think is also a fine thing to happen. Fire more missiles, ion torpedoes. What do we have? I need to back up a little bit. We don't have the damage to kill the capital, unfortunately. At the very least, we can do this. Alright, we gotta back up. Perfect. Look how quickly they fall. Alright, let's hard vent, and let's get ready for this. So we did lose the... Okay, one of our races, so I do need to start summoning other ships. We're gonna call in the Reggie Steel. Alright, it's our turn to get back in there. We are cleaning up a good chunk of them, thankfully. You need to move up. Because right now it's just a lot of really small ships that I now have to, like, cut through. Which is probably the more annoying part. Let's just pivot backwards a little bit. These should not be that hard to kill. Just fire whatever missiles I have sitting around. And then just rip them apart, like that poor guy over there. Also, these are very interesting ship class names, like the Kakapo and Buffalo Idaten. I don't know. Oh, geez, what is this thing? Kuzuryu class. Okay, that's a scary looking thing. Oh, turned off its shields. Perish, perish, perish. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Come on, make it suffer, make it suffer, make it suffer. Yes. All right, turn off shields, and let's see if we can just hard vent. We'll just have to tank it. Oh yeah, we tanked it, unfortunately, a lot of damage, but that's okay. Okay. We are actually doing a pretty good job of just holding the line here. As long as our shots can connect, let's go fire more micro missiles. If you fire enough antimatter and micro missiles, one of them is bound to connect, right? Let's kill this, fire some at this thing too. Yeah. Look at those micro missiles go. Look at those antimatter missiles go. I love it. Kind of sounds like fireworks. It's very cute sounding. Pull back a little bit. Let's send in another one. Whatever small ships I have sitting around. Also full assault. Continue. Make sure we bully everything to death. I'm sure it's deliberate. I think it sounds really cute, though. It's like, oh, you're about to kill them with literally fireworks. I have a mini briefs ready to go. I'm probably not going to fire on this one because this one's about to die anyways. Yeah, that thing is basically a dead ship walking. Okay. I think once all their capitals died, like, this fight was not going to be a struggle. So all we gotta do now is just kind of move up there and grind them out. You know, random ships like this one take tons of damage from our giant cannons. Alright. And then once we get more of them moving up, they will fall relatively quickly. Look at this one. Ah. Perfect, I love it. It's 2x speed here, 4x speed. Listen. Oh, actually, yeah. I love fights like this where it's like, oh, it looks overwhelming, and then you just start slapping them silly, and you defeat them bit by bit, and they all just start to collapse like the animals that they are, unable to withstand the might and fury of the anime girls of Waifu Sector. Oh my gosh, they actually destroyed the Registeel. Hello? When did this happen? Well, that sucks. Oh, they actually disabled a bunch more. Okay, call in two of the big, call in 3 more ships, please. We may be a little, maybe a little outnumbered here. Full assault on. Thank you very much. Come on, get over here. I don't have to keep firing more semi-breves, but I might have to fire more semi-breves. In fact, I might just try to see if I can harass this thing with missiles and fire the semi-breves while still distracted. Ah, it's smart enough to shoot down the semi-breves. What a shame. Yeah, the AI... I try not to think about it too much. I just accept that the AI is going to be a little aggro. Alright, let's just murder this one. There we go. Let's keep it pointing in the same general direction. Perfect. There we go. Now that it's... oh, jeez. Do I not have enough damage to kill that thing? Probably not. Okay. Back up a little bit. Thankfully, our big chunky ships have arrived, and now they're here to cause chaos. I'll also summon the Decidui, which will also be a nice boon. Are they? Okay. Well, it's a more, it's like the prototype onslaught, so it's way more ballistic gun than drone focused, I think. I'm not sure. I need to double check its kit. Just need to kill a few of these and we should be fine. Oh my gosh, I got hit with an ion torpedo, I think. Yikes. Come on. Just give up already. Let me end you. Alright, that one's dead. Oh, the AI control chips, gotcha. Come on. Perfect, alright. Let's go turn over here. Alright, that one is causing a lot of issues. We need to give Skylet a different portrait as well before I forget. No, just fire whatever missiles I have. The mini breeze will keep respawning, so just fire one of them. One of these missiles is bound to connect, right? Okay, Fortress Shield this. Just gonna Fortress Shield until our flux regenerates. Oh gosh, we lost the Typhlosion too? Really? Hold on, I want everyone on me. Let's call in the Regirock. Okay. Didn't mean to hard vent there, but alright. Okay, let's just all surround me. And we'll grind our way through this. I am running out of antimatter missiles, unfortunately, so that's no longer becoming an solution. Rely on our main guns. There we go. Nice. As long as one, like, this is really good for ripping apart shields, but like once we get past the shields, it's really hard to actually do damage to like go for the knockout blow. However, when it's turning around like that, it's very easy. Okay, we do need a Fortress Shield for a hot second. Okay, you gotcha. I did not know that that's how the AI ships actually operate, but that is very interesting to know. Alright, now we're gonna start burning through these. The Decidui unfortunately did perish. About within expectations. And now we're just gonna start bombarding this with whatever missiles I have. Alright. Flux or Fortress Shield on. Fire this in. Fortress Shield on. Get out of the way here so we can actually fight together. Fire the Breves. One of these is bound to connect to something. Not enough. Alright, got a hard vent. Okay. Hello there, Magmar. How are you doing, comrade? You having a good evening? Throwing things at me again, I see. Trust me, I will drink lots of water. I will remain hydrated. As I try to pummel these things into oblivion. I think I'm definitely out of missiles at this point. They are unloading a lot on me. Did nothing but Stellaris. Was there like a new update or something? DLC that is making you play Stellaris? You're like the second person to mention Stellaris today. Wow, that was so close. If I only had enough damage to like knock this thing's shields out, this would be great. Thankfully, they actually can't kill me. There we go. Come on. Oh, the enemy fleet's defeated. Hold on. I'm just gonna go in then. I'm gonna go in for the killer shot. Oh, yeah, that's one of the biggest issues playing modded Paradox games in general. Modded runs are the fun runs, but sometimes they don't work. Because I know that's been an issue sometimes with me and some other friends when we used to try and play Stellaris or other ones. 24 hours. Did you get to the crisis? Did you co-op fight the crises? Those are fun. Alright, do we just let them escape now, or do I gun them down? I think I gun them down. My ship's combat readiness will start decreasing soon. Okay. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can catch up to this poor thing. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this thing can't survive that much longer, right? I think that's the last of it. Oh, gotcha. Oh, the Tasty Maids mod. Do I really want to Google this? I don't know. Stellaris Tasty Maids. Oh, okay, never mind. It's the portrait mods. Got it. Got it. It's the anime portrait mods. Wait, how have I not been playing with this? Alright, next time I'm playing Stellaris, we're using this. Next time I'm playing Stellaris, we're playing with this. That sounds hilarious. That actually sounds absolutely hilarious. What is your question, Kahila? Alright. Oh gosh, there's still more to fight? Oh my goodness, we still have to fight more of them. Alright. We gotta keep balling. We gotta keep balling until they're all dead. Alright, everyone stay here. Amazing and cool, and it made me become cool adjacent. I think it's just like I think anime made it like cute and fun to like have. I don't think necessarily that it was the internet, but I think just general anime culture as a whole made it interesting. Same with also just like butlers too. Like I remember Hayate no Gotoku was like really popular for a time, but to be fair, that series also had like a lot of random anime references. What are you drawing? Are you drawing more stuff for Starsector or just personal art projects? Gotta fire mini briefs at this thing and hopefully one of them will connect. Alright, mini briefs are connecting. Dead. Just keep running them over. Ooh, personal fan art. Gotcha. When you're making art, you didn't know roughing the hair was behind the head. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. At least you're learning. That's what matters. Come on, these things are like running away and I can't chase them fast enough. Full assault on, go. Kill everything. Alright. Perfect. Okay, we gotta hunt down the remaining. Alright, order the second commands. Alright, let's recover everything that we lost. Holy cow. I will take the Kajin. I don't think I care about the small ships. I do not have the crew for this. We lost so much crew. We lost so much in that engagement. Okay. Pick through the wreckage. Okay, there's way too much stuff that I actually can't store at all. Alright, that's fine. Let's take it anyways. Okay, thankfully we're right on top of our own system. So all I have to do is repair. And now all of our ships are ready to go again. And I do not need this much, so let's drop this off. That's probably it, right? Okay. Oh my gosh. So we were fighting off the pirates, essentially. The pirates had decided that we were the raid target, and so they decided to send everything they had towards me. I had to basically take every single ship I had available and dump it into the fight to ensure our survivability. It was a lot. Ooh, armor damage taken. I think that'll be fine. And then missile weapon ammo capacity plus 100% and missile hit points. That's really good. We'll story point these as well. Okay, it costs us 1,696 supplies to repair. Okay. And we're not done yet. Holy cow, I got 1,000,000 credits for that? Whoa! Wait. Oh, I got so much credits for that engagement. Yeah, no wonder I'm swimming in cash now. Must have been from the... Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of explosions. Are they still raiding me, or are they finally done? Nope, the raid is still ongoing, apparently. We still need to go slap them silly. I'm very annoyed that my Starbase was destroyed. It's destroyed. Wait, where is it? Maybe I need to upgrade to a Star Fortress. Maybe I should just upgrade to a Star Fortress. I actually can afford it now. Maybe I shouldn't, though. Maybe we don't do that. Okay, let's also start salvaging all the random loot. Oh, we don't have enough crew members. That's the other thing we gotta get. Oh my gosh, there's so much random loot sitting around. Okay. Grab all that. Go here. And then let's sell... Okay, drop this off. Then I need 2,000 crew members. Wait, they're finally releasing another episode of the Maze of Digital Circus? I'm actually interested in that. I actually like Digital Circus. It's interesting. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I found it charming in its own way. So I actually do enjoy that series quite a bit. Repair ships. Okay, cost us 500 to repair everything. Good God. Thankfully, we still have enough supplies to get through. Alright, we gotta just salvage everything. Next thing, don't really care. Recover this. Also, what ships... hold on, I got a bunch of other random ships. How are you doing, Waha? I see you there. Okay, so I don't need this right now. Let's drop this off. I'm gonna hold on to everything else for now. Okay, let's just salvage everything before the vultures come in and take everything. Oh god, the pirates are here again. Alright, you know what, second command, you can handle this. Don't think I care about any of this. Just salvage it all. Alright, are they still attacking? Oh, you know what's funny? I see how I'm making a lot of money. So basically, I'm making a lot of money because every ship I kill in this defense is getting us not only the Perseian League commission, but it's getting us the system bounty from the Gensokyo Manufactory. So because I'm basically double dipping on my earnings right now. Okay. Let's go keep dropping off more stuff that I don't need. Gosh, I don't need the metal. I kind of want to sell these ship parts. These can be worth a lot. If I go to the inverted castle, where's inverted castle? Oh god, more pirates. Alright. Gotta just keep killing them. I don't even think I want any of these things. Alright, more loot. The loot tables continue to grow. I think this one... I think that's pirates, right? Oh my god, I gotta go hunt down more pirates again. Pursue, kill it, grab the cargo. Okay, I think we've managed to grab... Oh my god, there's still more loot. Okay, let's grab this one too. Was it worth it? I think so. Because after all this, we will get a really big ship in a couple in-game months. Because, if I did this right, we should... I should not have... Okay, so it did affect our production, which is annoying. The raid actually did affect our production, which is incredibly tragic. Is this the pirates? Get back here. I'm killing these things. I'm so sick and tired of these pirates. Thankfully, I don't have to do these fights. Just order second command to do it. They're dead. Salvage. Okay, go back to this planet. Let's see. Okay. I don't think I need this much heavy machinery. I'm just gonna drop a bunch of this off. I don't think I need to carry that much. And... confirm that. And then let's also leave all of our metal here for the planet to use as they see fit. Repair everything. Okay. Are we being left alone now? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go to Inverted Castle. I want to see if I can get rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't need. And see if that gets a little bit of bonuses. If they're open to trade. It's possible they might not be open to trade because there's like nothing left. Oh, there was nothing in there. Okay, that sucks. Because the Inverted Castle is the human world. It's where all the basic humans live because they're boring and they don't belong on Anime Girl Planet. Just gonna execute decisive maneuvers. I really don't want to fight them right now. Hello, I'm here to sell you a large quantity of whatever this is. So I'm gonna do it on the black market because I ain't paying taxes to the luddites. Okay, I have money again. Don't think I have anything I want. Yeah, they don't have anything I care about. I mean, this is a Toho mod, so it makes sense, right? Oh gosh, they want... I don't think I really want to fight these. For another story point's not a big deal. Okay. Let's get out of here. Hello there, Alexans. How are you doing, comrade? We haven't gotten, we haven't gotten... What's it called? We haven't gotten Sunrider yet. Oh, Symphony of the Night. Okay, sorry. For some reason, listen, everything is Toho to me right now, okay? You're playing Nine Kings. Hey, I actually got Nine Kings. Hooded Horse sent me a key to that game. I actually thought it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. This is Pirates. I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Kind of. I'm not gonna stream it. I don't think it's really a streaming game, but it was enjoyable for what it was. I guess we're gonna go beat these guys up. Now, I don't want to send this many capital ships in, but I need whatever I can send in. Let's go for the siege uplink. It's Sleeper. I think it's like I said, I think it's a cool game to play on your own time, but it's very boring to watch. It's, you know, that's how auto battlers are in general. You know, once you set it up and it's like you try to do all the strategizing, but once you eventually you reach a point where it's just like you don't have to do anything else. Like especially if you're playing Greed. I like playing Greed and then just getting the turrets and then just making those turrets fire a bajillion points every like and fire like 50,000 rounds a second. It's a lot of fun, but you can only do it so much before it stops being fun. All right, let's see if we can fight this off. I'm pretty sure I don't need actually try for this fight. Maybe I do need to be around for the capital, though. Hold on. Oh, that is a very scary capital that is destroying a lot of our stuff. Let's go back to normal speed. I don't know if I can actually fire semi-breeze at this thing. I'm just soaking up a lot of damage right now. Let's fire what we have. I actually might be able to fire semi-breeze at it. Let's see, I fired one batch of semis. I think it got smacked away. Okay, turn on that again. We might try to... My goal right now is just to fend off the sheer quantity of pirates, and after that I can consider doing Sunrider shenanigans. I probably will. It's been on my list of things to do, just I want to have the Sunrider available as a get-out-of-jail card. Oh gosh, there's actually a lot here. I might actually die here. If I die, at least I have multiple backup ships. I prefer not to explode, though. Okay, so we did kill the Elysium. Okay, so we can try to gun this one down. We did get one of their capitals, I think. Nope, their capital's still alive. Because this ship right now is the capital killer, the Metagross. It also does a really good job against just bleeding small ships, but seems to be a little difficult at the current time. Alright, there we go. Now we just bombarded this poor guy. Come on. Don't want to fire mini breeze at it, but I might just fire random missiles at it. Antimatter missiles is fine. Fire one set of breves. I'm sure one of these is bound to connect. Perfect. You've been getting recommended shorts. Videos want a guy and lifetime one free some character sign characters and PCs. They have donation goal. And then they give you a team. I don't think I've seen the shorts you're talking about, Kahila, but I try to avoid short-term video content like that as much as I can. I know some people like them a lot, but I find it very non-productive, so I try to not watch it. It'd be kind of procrastinators if you give it a fucking time. Yeah, if you gave getting to Sunrider a time limit, it would definitely be a travesty to procrastinators like me. Thankfully, there's no time limit, and you would never do such an evil thing, right? You totally just give everyone the amount of time, however much time they need to, you know, get the Sunrider. Alright, we're got the Atlas. Holy cow, what a nightmare that was. Alright, we can either... I think we need to pull back. We'd lost the Frostlass and the other ones. Let's send in some of the smaller ships for now. Fill in the gaps. Should be able to kill that one. Let's just fortress this. We can gun that down. Move up. See if we can just start... I think we just full assault this. Lost the Porygon Z. Send in a few more. I think our fleet is getting strong enough where we're able to handle most threats about now. Alright, this one... oh, because they took the Siege Upworks link. That sucks. That was ours at first, and then we lost it. Now I have to kill it. What a shame. Does not bring me joy to have to kill this thing. But I don't have a choice. Alright, so we did lose the Noctowl, a bunch of other stuff too. Oh boy, we're losing our weapons. Okay. Let's see. I guess we'll call in the Registeel. And call in Sierra. Sierra on the Void Wretch. Alright. Let's keep moving this way. I just want to be done with these pirates. Every time I turn around, there's like another set of pirates I have to go murder, and they just never stop. They keep coming. Found an interesting music video. How interesting are we talking about? Yeah, you can share it on the media channel. That's what the media channel's for. Turn on our shields. Oh shoot. Oh, we're about to engage this one on X. We should back up. Yeah, I can't fight this alone. There we go. Let's pull back. Okay, here's my thinking. Let's have these try to defeat in detail. I'm gonna have these three on me. Stay on me. Let's see if we can kill this locomotive class, whatever this thing is. This abomination. We took a lot of damage earlier. I can tank it, at least. I'm trying to tank as much as I can. Thankfully, Fortress Shield allows me to just be a brick wall. Let's fire the mini breves. I don't know if the mini breves will survive long enough, but if they can connect, that'd be great. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, is it one of those ships that has multiple parts? Oh, it is one of those ships that has multiple parts. Okay, that's really... I'm pretty sure we got to lose the Paragon. We're lucky we live. If we're alive somehow. Okay. Alright, so I want all these. Focus on these three. Focus down here. Focus over here. Send in the... It's probably not worth sending any others. Yeah, it's a very interesting ship. I like the segmental part about it. Oh my gosh, Hatsune Miku's going in. She's got no chill. Oh shoot, I accidentally turned off my shields. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Why is this thing going like crazy? What is happening? I don't know if trains are supposed to drift, but that is very spooky. Alright, let's grab all of our ships back. I don't think I want any more Abisus. Oh, what is this? Okay, what was that? A surveyor weaponized junker station. A fearsomely large vessel, this converted station possesses unexpected speed and withering firepower, but has a vulnerable rear if outmaneuvered. Runaway train drive. After a short preparation, the engines are thrown into overdrive, pulling the ship forward with a reckless abandon. This thing has 40,000 base hull integrity. Oh my god, this thing eats so much supply. This thing eats more than the Paragon. I kind of want to grab it just for the novelty factor. I legitimately just kind of want to grab it for the novelty. Like as a trophy. I think I should just grab it as a trophy. That's my trophy. Oh my god. It requires 2,000 crew members? 1850? Oh my gosh, this thing is awful. Alright. I'm taking it. Alright, grab everything. And then I'm immediately, we're immediately mothballing that thing. Who thought this was a good idea? Who's like, what if we just put engines on this? Okay, let's just order second commands to go rip this apart. So, someone really was like, okay, so what if we took a space station and just added really, really big rockets to it to the point where it's no longer a station? Alright, I'll take a look at the Hatsune Miku song. I'm curious. I used to listen to a lot of Vocaloid. I don't listen to a lot too much anymore. Alright, let's see what we have. A rocket cruiser, carrier, salvage it all, don't care. What is the song you're about to link me? Oh, I've seen this. No, I've seen this song. I like Zako Zako. That song had a lot of, when Zako came out, for what that song generated a whole bunch of controversy. Or controversy, depending on how you want to say it. God, it costs 900 to repair our fleet. Alright, let's see what I don't need. I don't need this. Are they still attacking me? Okay, they're still attacking. I still have to get rid of them. I was really sad. I like the original. Alright. Let's grab whatever we have here. More loot. Okay. Oh, look at all these random ships that I have to now scavenge. Yeah, it was, if you don't know, basically, people thought there were, like, lewd references in the song when the Vocaloid that they're using for it is essentially quote-unquote minor-coded is what the term was. And because of that, people went up in arms and basically harassed the author of the song until he took it down and remade it, which was really unfortunate. Okay. Your music playlist? God. Let me look at this music playlist. Oh, that looks a lot like my music playlist. Maybe not exactly the same, but I do like a lot of Tsuyu music, and Zako Zako's a fantastic one. Uemama? What song from Uemama? Because I know the song that everyone got up in, that I like a lot. Actually, I like a lot of Ui's music, not just the funny meme song that everyone listens to, but a lot of her other ones have also ended up on rhythm games that I've played, and I found them very, very enjoyable. Like, okay, so, all right, well, just real quick segue into this side discussion. So, Kai Yuki is the Vocaloid for Zako Zako and a bunch of other songs too. Like, this is the Vocaloid that is used for what's the bloody name I'm thinking of? You can, links are fine. Like well, the guy who made Lag Train, I'm forgetting his name, Ikebuk Mori. So technically the design is an elementary schooler, and the actual voice provider for this Vocaloid, according to this, is a 4th grader at the time, which meant that for privacy reasons, they keep her identity a secret. And then so they made a song, and then someone made a song that, you know, has, oh, what is this one? What is Ui's latest brain rot? 2 weeks ago? I have not listened to this one yet. Let me listen to this one. So people got like really up in arms about it, and they harassed the song's creator until they basically had to take it down and, you know, more or less redo. I can't see my mouse anymore. My mouse disappeared. How do I fix that? Oh god, my mouse is just gone. I don't know how to fix my mouse. My mouse disappeared. Okay, I got it back. I still have to the pirates are still here, by the way. I have to still keep fighting them off. Is there any more pirates in this system? Can I finally leave and go do literally anything else? Oh my god, more pirates? Alright, let's go kill more pirates. I don't remember Nice Try, but I do remember Rabbit Hole. Rabbit Hole... Oh boy, that was a crazy one. Alright. Let's go assist. Alright. Could I do this without sending in my own ship? I think I need to. I think I need to be in here. I'd rather join the fight. Oh, Miyukawa, nice try. Okay, they got it. English VA's recreating was Cherry on Top. I remember listening to like some English luddites sing Rabbit Hole, and that song is so fast. Even in English, I don't know how people can do it. I can't even keep up with it. I tried singing along to the Japanese version with like a karaoke program, and honestly, I thought the song is okay. I'm not terribly fond of the song. I actually don't like a lot of new Dekonina music, but the animation was really fun to watch. That guy who does the animation for that did the animation for that, Mesmerize, and a bunch of other stuff, and it's just really... He's gotten popular from his... Because his animations are very catchy, right? And they're very much designed to appeal to a more modern audience. And it's very much, you know, obviously doing it vertical so that you can be very popular on YouTube Shorts and other vertical media nowadays, so he's very smart with doing that as well. It's actually really well done. I love it. Alright, here we go. Another giant capital ship battle. This is why we have a bajillion capital ships, just to try to put these things down. Look at Reimu go. She's flying about. Oh, we already won. Alright, let's order second command to handle this. Okay, the pirates really hate us. On the other hand, we're getting a lot of ships here. Let's just take it all and... The crisis is still ongoing. This crisis is never gonna end. How many more ships do I have to kill? Oh. Do I just have to go over there and kill the pirates? I just have to go over there and kill the pirates? I could. Mostly because I'm just sick and tired of having to fight every single time. Give them an orbital sun. I don't have an orbital sun. I think this is the other, that's Ludic Path Watchers. Oh boy, the Luddites are here too. Hooray. Oh my god, there's another pirate fleet. Alright, I think this is the last pirate fleet I need to kill. Hold on. Alright, last one. And then we should be free. Alright. Just bum rush. I don't know. Let's have this batch go over here. Have this batch go over here. And then have this batch just kind of hang out here. Alright. Speed it up. Everyone works together. And let's just knock them out. It's also getting really hot. I don't know if anyone's suffering from this, but I was looking at the weather for this weekend. And holy cow, I am going to be burning alive. I am just going to stay indoors all day because apparently this weekend I'm supposed to hit almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm like, I really don't want to do that. Friends want to hang out. All right, have a good night, Kahila. Rest well. Yeah, it's going to be stupid hot. And I'm like, I'm just going to stay indoors. I'm going to be nice indoors, AC, and drink like a lot of Tang. I'm pretty sure the South has it even worse. Texas summers, I don't even want to know what Texas summers are like. Texas summers just sound awful. I've been to Texas once, and it was in February. And I was still surprised. Okay, so I don't know why. I had it in my head when I first visited Texas that Texas was just all cold, or like just all hot. Like it was just desert hot all the time. That even in February, it was going to be like hundreds of degrees. And then I went in February, and I was like, wow, there's snow. I'm like, I didn't even realize it snowed in Texas. This is before the great winter nightmare that Texas had that one year. And I was just like, oh, okay. I didn't realize Texas actually snowed. There we go. Look at all these poor pirates just getting deleted. They're not going to survive. Alright, that's one capital down. Let's go for the next one. I'm just gonna do full assault mode. Yeah, I was surprised. Well, to be fair, I was in the area known as San Antonio, which is also a very nice area. I like San Antonio a lot. I think it'd be rude to say that San Antonio is my favorite spot in Texas, considering that's the only spot in Texas I've been in, but it is a very nice... It is a very, very nice area. Alright, have a good night, Gamer Wilhelm. Thank you for joining us. If you're gonna go to sleep now, I'm just gonna run these over. We're almost done with the pirates. We can maybe do the Ava quest line. I think we got them all. Perfect. Are we free? Any ships I want? Nope. Kill it all. We got an VIP. That's gotta be all of it, right? Like, please. That has to be all of them, right? Oh my goodness. Hi, Blue. How are you? I see you there, sneaking in here with your raid and everything. Sheep can fly. All right, what was Blue playing? I'm genuinely curious. Let's take a look at your channel. What were you up to on this fine evening? Whoa, that's loud. That is loud. What is Aloft? What were you playing? Also, let me just shout out real quick. All right. Hi, Blue. Hello, Raiders. How are all of you doing today? Welcome aboard. Hello there, Satchel. If you don't know who I am and you're new here, I'm Professor Kashiwa Yukinara. Most people just call me Oak. I play strategy games. That's the general spiel I give everyone. What is this Aloft game? Co-op sandbox survival. Oh, those words. Oh. Every time I see those words, I immediately seize up in pain and agony. Oh, you pilot the island? Okay. Just making sure, because every time I see those words, you know, survival, craft, or early access, I immediately go like, oh no. It's not really my genre of game, but hey, as long as you're having fun, that's what matters. How was it, though? Did you enjoy? Did you make a really big, nice, beautiful island? We're in the middle of pirate hunting because the pirates will not leave us alone. So I have been murdering every pirate I find. It takes a while, but we're getting through it slowly. Okay, there we go. All of our officers are extra strong now. Even better. Okay, gotcha. That's actually kind of a cool concept. There's a couple of games I played that are like that, where the main core concept is to like balance an ecosystem. Like, I don't know if you ever played this game called Terra Nil, which is like a puzzle, not quite city builder, like city unbuilder is the best way I would describe it. You love it? Okay. I was actually reminded about Terra Nil the other day because I bought it on release and I beat it and I thought it was really short, but apparently they had added more content ever since I stopped playing it. And so over the past 2 days at night, I would do like 1 level a day just to kind of get through it. I'm like, oh, okay, there's actual content now. Every animal's adorable in Aloft. Okay. How so? I think the pirates are dead. Okay. The pirates are dead. Let's go do Ava's quest. Which I think means we can go... We need to go to a pirate base. Let's go to Hades. Should be fine if we go to Hades. Yeah, I think we're safe. Because we have a lot of money anyways. You can pet them. What benefit do you derive from petting such animals? Also, I don't need this many capital ships, right? I'm gonna hold on to these capital ships just for a little bit longer. After that entire engagement stack, I'm just glad to be free from that. Did we actually make the ship? Wait. Hold on, I need to go back in. Hold on, did we actually make the new capital ship? Make brain have happy chemical? Hey, look, happy chemical's good, right? Isn't that how this works? You feel warmth as they look at you with eyes of innocence, but what about when you eventually execute them so that you can use them for food? Oh my gosh, I do have it. I have the Zaporia 3 class Vanguard Fleet Super Carrier. All right, hold on. I don't need this many capitals. First of all, let's start putting some stuff away. This one away. Put this one away. What are my capitals? So I have the Mischievous, the Alteria. Okay. So I put away the Metagross. If I don't, I'd be rocking 4 capitals. I think 4 capitals is okay. I want this thing. Let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh. Interesting. If you chuck them off, they'll throw them back in the... Oh, really? So you can never get rid of your animals. They're there forever. Okay. Yes, we have our Zephyria, which comes with Reliant Essence. What is these? So, what is this? Medium slot? They put a heavy mortar in here. Ibitsu wards, Ibitsu mini blasters, radiant LMGs. Seems to have auto-fitted with... do I not have any more Tonas? I might not have enough Tonas for this. Okay, wait, so you can steal stuff from other people. Well, it's co-op, so you don't steal from other players, right? Like, you're just kind of stealing from AI. I assume composite slots are missile slots. I could put mini briefs on this. Okay, so wait, hold on. Okay, hold on here. Let me I want to keep this on. This is gonna be a really hard build. Let's build in the augmented drive field real quick. Okay, so you do have to explore more. Okay, got it. Okay, so this thing... Faulty power grid, November grade, Aurora Melody modification. Allows the installation of special engine reactor develop... I don't like the fact that that's a lot of question marks. This recovery can only be performed while the chip is activated by 0 flux boost. Okay, so wait a second. So what is this trying to tell me? Okay, so hold on. This thing's armor is incredibly heavy. I could add in integrated targeting unit, which would... a dedicated targeting core, increases the range of ballistic and energy weapons, which would be a significant amount of range on this thing. I'd probably throw in the Tonas for the 2 mediums in the front. Probably these would also be replaced by Tonas. I only have 1 more Tona, but I'd probably replace them with something else. Kitsune Flax is probably fine. So maybe just add more Kitsune Flax batteries. Alright, have a good night, Blue. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the raid. I hope you have a good rest. Hopefully your wonderful comrades will enjoy listening to me as I complain about shooting down enemy ships in large quantities. Okay, so hold on. What planes out? Dagger torpedo bombers. What if I replace them with Taofan strike wings? Who needs Hexblade heavy fighters? You have Taofan strike wings. And a Neoscar gunship wing. What else do I have? A Naga attack fighter wing. So basically, this is the heaviest and best planes that I have access to. And I've already capped out. Because the backside is using Aeroballists, which are not ideal. These are not what I would want. Let's auto-assign this real quick. I want to see this in action. Hold on. Let's run a simulation. Let's run a sim. I actually don't know how to pilot this one very well. I just kind of saw it and I was like, this has to be cool, right? It's a very big, scary ship. It has to be awesome. Oh my god, I love how it looks though. Look at all those lights. Oh, look at all those spinny bits. We have mini breves and swars, which SWAR-S missiles, which do reload after time. Oh, that thing is actually just... That is a lot of missiles, actually. Oh my, that is actually nuts. Hello, Almond Roll. Yes, we have Hatsune Miku cores. They're pretty cool. All right, I like this. What am I calling this thing? Call you the Jirachi. I'm actually kind of surprised this thing doesn't have a large missile slot, which is really funny. If there's a large missile slot, I would have thrown in a actual semi-breve, but since it doesn't, I can at least throw in the mini-breves, which can reload itself, which is also incredibly busted. There's one large slot, which has a Sorexa, which I think is fine. Okay. I think that's fine. Alright, that's gonna be part of our core fleet now. Let's see. Also, I need to change Skylet's portrait. Where is Skylet? Character. What anime girl are we turning Skylet into? I do like Zerby's art. Let's go with... That's just Commissar Azura, right? Let's just take that. Let's pick that one. That's fine. Listen, if I could commission Zerby, I would. That man does not have ever... He is never open. He is never open. I'll tell you what. Okay, source stability is because of the free port and the pirate activity. Okay, I think we're safe now. Oh, maybe he's just busy. He's retweeting things though. Probably working on some behind the scenes stuff. Maybe he's helping work on the update for, you know, the SBR. Okay, so hold on. What are my quests right now? Code of Entry, Genso. Okay, so we've done this one already. That's fine. We're already free from this nonsense. You know, where's the pirate? I'm gonna go kill the pirates. The Zosia Depot. Alright. Let's go hunt them down. Sick and tired of these things causing problems. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be super secret. That's possible. I don't even have a dev chat for my own mod. I'm just like, I'll work on this whenever I have time. Which is... sometimes. I actually haven't had a chance to work on it in a little bit. I'm hoping I will soon. But, you know... Honestly, I'm just kind of terrified at the whole idea of having to design ships. That's like a thing I don't know how to do. And that's what spooks me. I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, hello there. I think it's the pirate fleet. Patel's fleet. Okay. Let's smack this one down. You're doing normal art fonts? Me too. Alright, I guess we're just gonna kill her. Let's send in... You know what? I want to send in... I want to send in the new funny capital. Let's send that one instead of the other carrier. Yeah, let's see how this pans out. And I'm going to be in the Jirachi. I want to pilot this thing. Let me pilot my brand new ship. I want to see how this pans out. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this thing is. It's so nice. It's so colorful. Oh. Alright, let's go have everyone... Okay, I want this batch quickly run to the siege link. You two go over here, and then one here, and then we'll just meet up over there once that's completed. Perfect. Plan, go. Have you seen the new portraits that I did, or I tried to do? They look pretty bad. I tried, is the only way I'm gonna describe it. Alright, we got a fight over there now. Oh boy. Let's see if we can actually engage in here. So once we're ready, once we get close enough, we'll launch all of our ships. Alright, send everything out. And may they succeed. Because I'm not going to have the fortress. I have evasive flares, which is fine. I'm mostly reliant on my... let's just try to overwhelm this thing. There we go. pretty good amount of missiles flying that way. I can keep doing it again. I'm gonna really put a lot of pressure on it. Up until we can't reach them anymore. Basically, I think the goal is to overwhelm their defenses until I can apply... Let's pull our planes back. Yeah. Annoyingly enough, I don't have an easy way to get close to them. At most, I can try to shoot them whatever approaches randomly. But even still, that's a little difficult. We can just fire missiles and hope that's enough. I need to get close enough so I can fire. Maybe the mini Breve is actually not a good idea on this thing the more I think about it, because the mini Breve, cool. Very hard to actually, you know, commit to getting some hits in. Let's see, because they actually do have a decent amount of anti-missile defense, and so it's not beneficial. Alright, send them in. However, if they're heavily distracted, I might be able to fire a the mini Breve in. Let's see if I can. Nice. We got the mini Breves to connect. Not enough to kill, but enough to do damage. We're taking a decent run. I need to probably get back a little bit myself. Also, I'm like shrimping again. I need to stop shrimping. Come on. Let me be free from these pirates. They're probably worth money for killing. Oh, I just realized my shield is really low. Prune that real fast. We haven't actually lost any ships yet, which is pretty nice. Alright. Why can't I fire my missiles? There we go. That one should be overwhelmed. I don't know if I like these missile pods. Like, they're not actually doing that much damage. It's very much a missile that's designed to just overwhelm a defensive system, and then you can try to run it through with something else, with like the semi-Breve or mini Breve. Oh, normally? Oh, in a lot of fights I'm losing one or two, but usually I'm fighting like 10 different capitals. Usually I'm fighting fights where I'm outnumbered. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hello, I'm about to get smacked. Let's pull back. Alright, gotta turn off my shields, try to overrun this thing with missiles. Fire the mini Breves while it's distracted. Ooh. Come on. I'll take one mini Breve to connect. What's left? There's not much left. Alright. We'll full assault this. I need to use the restroom. We'll wait until this fight's over. We gotta kill this last one anyways. Another thing too with carriers that I always forget is that I have to regroup when I need them to replenish. Which is a mechanic that I'm always forgetting about. That thing can't live much longer, right? Come on. Just a couple of missiles. Fire the mini Breves on the next batch. Okay. That's gotta be it. Come on. Kill the poor thing. There we go. I would say that was a pretty good fight. Let's pursue them. I will take my ships back. I don't know. I don't think I want the Invictus because that thing consumes way too much manpower. I'm already low on manpower. I have just enough to cover everything. Oh, that was actually a bounty. I didn't realize that was a bounty fight. That's interesting. Okay. So I think they're on this planet here of Gamma Fermi. There's ancient megacities ready to be inhabited once again. I can't even explore them, unfortunately. Check the other planet while we're here before I go use the restroom. Because I would like to go see what's over there. Ah, yes, debris. My favorite kind of strain. Oh, there it is. It's also a depot. So I guess I gotta kill that. Alright, let me use the restroom real quick. You can look at the fleet list. I'll be right back. I don't know what's happening, but it's getting really hot. I'm actually cooking alive in my own room where I do my streaming, and it is very, very uncomfortable. Maybe a lab coat is not the appropriate weather or clothing for hot summer weather. But this is the hill I will die on. My PC actually does put out a lot of heat because, okay, I don't know how to describe this, but I basically have a lot of heat producing electronics in my space. I have my PC, which, I kid you not, has like a 1000 watt power supply that operates a 10 850K 3080. I think there's about like 6 hard drives in there. And then I have a mini fridge, a water boiler, a PS4 sitting in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. So I believe this is an issue of my own making. There is just a lot of heat producing items in here. So that's, yeah. Okay, we gotta go, I don't know, knock this thing out, which shouldn't be that hard. Alright, let's go bully this thing. Right? Or do we have to launch a raid? Okay, let's just go attack it. First of all, let's go trade with them. Turn off our transponder first. Oh, never mind. They're already ruined. Alright. Suffering for perfection? Exactly. It's actually so bad that even sitting here, if my glasses are pressed against my face a certain distance, my glasses actually just start fogging up. It's really weird. My glasses have actually been fogging up on and off this entire time, and it's very, very strange. Just from me sitting down, just like the humidity, I think, is just causing it to fog. Does that make sense? My glasses are just casually fogging up while I'm sitting here. Let's go attack this thing. Engage the orbital center. Alright, let's see. Let's commit the big ones, and then a bunch of the smaller ships should be fine to assist in this little fight. I think that should be good enough. I mean, it's like a standard room. I don't know how to describe it. But it is a normal room. Oh, you know, okay, speaking of hotpot, let me just bring this up real fast. Someone sent me a picture of this, and I am so genuinely concerned about the people who made this. I shared it to Ray earlier, and she was like, but why? And I'm like, I wish I knew. Well, let me just pull this up real fast. I'm going on a mild segue here before I do this fight. So apparently, Pizza Hut in Taiwan has released a Pizza Hut and hot pot pizza. I legitimately don't know how else to describe it, but here is a picture from the advertisement where the center is like, I guess, a broth, like a hot pot, and you have like a pizza that is supposed to taste like or flavored like hot pot, which is something. And then someone apparently ordered the actual thing, and this is what it looks like. I'm not gonna say that it's appealing to look at, or even I would even want to eat this, but it's I just want to point out that how that broth in the middle there looks very gelatinous, but I guess they couldn't exactly, you know, transport over like liquid broth in this pizza abomination. And then obviously you've got a ring of pizza with like beef slices and other, like, I see some peppers on there, which I'm assume is supposed to be like, oh, it'll taste like, you know, a hot pot pizza. I don't know, like, this is like, I legitimately am curious. Hold on. 429 Taiwanese dollar to USD. So this is about 1450 USD for one of these. I don't know in what reality anyone would want to eat this, but I'm like genuinely curious to know what this thing would taste like. or who also, like, who came up with this idea? Like, it just doesn't seem, I don't know. Also, let me drink my water. Okay, I actually found out a little bit more. A quick Google says that it came out a couple months ago, and someone actually did order it, and they said that the center is actually beef soup. So this section is actually real beef soup that's just really thick, with real beef inside, as well as winter gourd and shredded ginger. And the idea is that you can dip your pizza in the soup to give your pizza slice or crust a little bit of that extra beef soup flavor. I'm actually horrified by this, but I actually kind of want to try it now. It's probably like dipping your pizza in like a really thick beef gravy that just happens to be clear. I'm trying to think how you would even make this. My guess is that you probably just make your normal pizza, and then you would probably have to add gelatin to like a beef stock or beef soup, very concentrated, to get it thick enough so it doesn't, like, you know, because the idea is you don't want it to be so porous that it like soaks into the bread. You need it thick enough that it's able to still be like a pot like that at the end. I don't know. I'm actually curious about this now, and I feel like if I ever visit Taiwan and they have that, I'm gonna eat it. I'm like, I need to know. I need to know. You know, what does it taste like? I feel like Pizza Hut Asia is just always willing to try out like all the weirdest, wildest things that shouldn't exist, and I think it's great. At least they're willing to take risks. All we get is just like, all right, here's your fifth iteration of, you know, generic pizza, like butter pizza crust thing. Have fun, haha. Which is fun up to a point, but it's like, come on, I want to see some creativity. Let's see if we can just fire the mini breves. I think the mini breves will connect. There we go. The breve's actually connected, so I should be able to just unga bunga this. It's awful after awful idea. I remember seeing too, like, they come, like, just look at Pizza Hut Japan and, like, or Domino's Japan and all the weird stuff that they come up with. I don't know why they're always coming up with this stuff, but I think it's great. I mean, if I did, I would probably make like I would make a video out of it. I'd be like, listen, this is the Pizza Hut pizza that everyone's talking about. The hottest new dish this side of the Pacific. Oh, this base is not going to survive. This thing is just getting deleted. Can I just fire more semis at it? I'm just going to fire more mini breves. Oh, that thing's dead. Alright. Let's go kill the rest of it. Wasn't there a setting that makes it so I don't have to flashbang people? I swear that was a setting at some point, but for some reason... Oh no, I did disable it. Okay, so... Alright, we win. We defeated them, except for that one ship over there, which I don't care about. Claim victory. Let's grab our Geodude back. Oops. And let's grab the wreckage, grab everything we want, and... Alright, I think that has finally ceased the threat. We are able to relax a little bit more. It only took forever, and also our fleet is heavily under strength, and that's not good because we do not have enough manpower to fuel all this. I'm going to temporarily mothball this one, and I need to toss out probably a good chunk of the metal. In fact, probably just get rid of all of it. Yeah, kind of hard to justify taking all that metal with me. Alright, now we gotta go find some pirates, because I think the Ava quest says I need to go... Let's see here. Okay, so there's a researcher quest line, which is a little too far. Space Oddity, Scythe of Orion. Artifact Recovery, which I'm a little far from. Operative. Okay, so let's go... Wait, where did the Ava quest go? Did I lose it? Here we go. Talk to a pirate boss in the comms directory. Okay, so let's go develop a contact with these. And let's see if we can go find, because we gotta go find the character that we're looking for. Anyways, let's get out of here first. Let's go down to, where's the nearest pirate base? That's not there. Alright, I guess Corsica Bait is probably the best solution. And let's just see if we can get the Sunrider quest line. I don't plan on releasing the Sunrider, but it's just one of those... It's good to have in case you need something to really just rip apart the enemy in a super high threat scenario. Also, we're making a lot of money now that we're not dealing with the Perseians ripping me apart every 5 seconds, which is so nice. I'm glad they're leaving me alone. Okay, go to Corsica. Where is the pirate? I think it's probably over here at this nascent gravity well. Let's go here. There we go. Transfers jump into the void. Okay. Where? Okay, here we go. Hades. Perfect. Hopefully Hades is not being destroyed, and I can just go over there and be like, hey, look. I need resources, please give. Or at least I need to talk to someone. Okay. Looks like we're not finding anyone here. Unfortunate. Alright. They seem to have a shortage of items. But I don't really want to get rid of anything. I do need crew members. I'm just gonna buy the crew members. What do they have? We'll just enlist them. I made so much money. Okay. We need to find other pirates. Let's go to Hybrasil and see if we can go talk to the pirates at dawn. I think that'll be the next option. I think, if I remember correctly, this is how we're supposed to do this quest line, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm doing this right. Let's just keep moving, trying to get away from these people. Let's see, so it's not too far. Okay, I believe I have to go here. This nascent gravity well saves me time. God, I love transverse jumping. What a fun tool. Alright. Take a shuttle down. I don't think it's this guy, right? No. It's not this guy either. How does this work? Oh, here we go. I'd like to find Jinta Shizuki. Here is 100,000 credits. Okay. Now we gotta go to Asaru, which is located not too far. It's actually really close by. Alright, let's go that way. If I recall correctly, we do need to fight the Sunrider to get the Sunrider. I think that's how this works. Guess we're about to find out. Okay. I'm glad that all of these other factions have been leaving us alone, so I don't have to worry about that. I can just vibe and do my own. Yes, here's my transponder. Leave me alone. Okay. Let's go right over here. Is it that bad? Is it that bad of a delay? It shouldn't be. But at this point, I don't even know. At this point, who knows? Oh my god, I'm getting really tired. Oh. 1 to 2 seconds is actually a really good delay. Like, to be honest, that's a really nice... That's not a bad delay at all. Alright. I'm here to first prepare, and I'm here to buy large quantities of supplies to feed my ever-growing need. Alright. Hello, Jinta. I am here to tell me where the Sunrider... Okay, where's the Sunrider? Here's Ava. Okay, Stryborg Star. Where is the Stryborg Star system? That's gonna be the real question. Oh, that's really far. Okay. I think we swing by Thracia and then we make our way all the way over there. I think we should have enough fuel to get there. Oh. Maybe not. We might need to swing by... I think we need to swing by Asconia first. Alright. Well, that's why we have fuel. Or we have resources. Let's go to Asconia real quick. Buy whatever we're missing. Continue on our merry way. It has increased. I know on YouTube you can always fix it, like the delay, by just increasing the speed to 2x, and then it will go back to 1x once you've fully caught up. So you can just manually catch up if you really wanted to. Wow, Syndria actually has a fuel deficit. That's a new one. How does the people who literally own the gas stations are running out of fuel? I am gravely concerned about that. Alright, well, I guess I'm not buying my fuel from the Syndrians. Let's go to Thracia and see if we can buy stuff there instead. There we go. Not too bad. And then we'll go get the Sunrider. Just so Alex will be happy that we got the Sunrider. Alright, so this is Thracia. I need to go... Let's take this jump point. See if we can find someone we can talk to. Oh, let's talk to the pirates. Okay, I guess the fuel is about the same price that it would have been on Syndria. Let's go talk to Byzantium. Way cooler. Forgot they have their own music too. Okay. They also have a fuel deficit. Okay, whatever, I'll just buy it. I don't really want to worry about it. I can afford it anyways. Oh, I've access to Starship Bazaar. Hold up. Let's see here. A Barris Heavy CBT Heavy Combat Freighter. Nothing terribly exciting with that. Most of these other ones are random small ships. What do we got here? The Dominus Battle Cruiser. The Imperium's primary battle cruiser. It's aggressive, unpredictable terror upon the battlefield. Has a powerful beam cannon built in and a pair of flight decks. Interesting. Also has the chance to go into overdrive, releasing all limiters. Boosts dissipation capacity, accelerates your rate of fire, speed, maneuverability, increases combat reduction or readiness degradation. Huh. Okay, what about the Bazaar? What is this thing? Shadow Yards, Strike Carrier Hull, Strike Carrier. Okay, so nothing I really want. Alright, well, I got what I wanted here, so let's just get out of here and continue our merry way. These destroyers are funny good, like really good, or just funny good? Alright, let's go to... I think we have just enough fuel to get to our destination of... Strebog. Let's go to Strebog, and hopefully we'll be fine. Any threats come our way, we just execute them. We need to navigate past the little... I don't want to get in here, so we're going to try to get around it. This thing can't be that long, can it? Oh, it is that long, huh? Alright, let's just go in and then hop out. Ooh, a distress call. Oh, let's go in here. I'm kind of curious what's in here. Okay. This system has nothing. I assume this was one of the randomly generated systems. Let's quickly take a look at this probe. Okay, that's a little bit of a shame. They built and fires off big rounds. Listen, that sounds amazing. I thought about grabbing it, but I think right now it's not really necessary. Also, I'm checking all these systems just in case there's something that I missed, and I'm always curious if there's anything of note in here. We found a pod, some crew members, and a bunch of random miscellaneous things that don't really matter. Oh, there's something else over here too. Hold on. Mud skippers. Information about a probe. Is there any point to like hunting down all these probes, or is it just like a cool little lore thing that you can do if you really wanted to? Regardless, let's carry on. Okay. Let's just speed our way up here. It doesn't seem like there's anything else here, just like emptiness. We're gonna check this out. A lot of unidentified planets in the Beta Heisenberg system. Might as well see what we find. We have surprisingly found very few ruins today, so I would like to find some ruins to at least make all this worth it. Survey this. Nothing of note. Let's go to the next planet. Ah, the toxic world. There's got to be something on here, right? Oh. Definitely not on this one. Probably on this cryovolcanic? Nope. Okay, this is just a very virgin system with nothing having touched any of this. Okay, yeah, this system is just bland. Alright, next one. I think I made some pretty good progress in Starsector, honestly. I thought it was going to go way worse, but no, we've managed to accomplish quite a bit. More probes. Some kind of defense systems on here, but let's grab the probe. Alright. Send in a bunch of stuff. I forgot to get rid of this magic harp, but that's fine. I'm gonna not fight this. I'm just gonna deploy a bunch of ships, and then we're just gonna speed up on 4x and just let the automation fight. Let them automatically deal with this. I don't have to engage this. Look at it. They're tiny. They're not a threat. And that should be the last one over there. Surrounded, getting deleted. Done. 2 AI cores. Perfect. I got more waifus. We have to collect every waifu that we can. Oh, there's even more. Perfect. Okay, what's next? Is that all the planets here? There is. That's it. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, we got the waifu cores. We gotta make sure we have all the waifu cores. Oh god. The Legio Legio Infinalis is here to attack Cerno within 70 days because of the Freeport status, and oh jeez. We may need to go turn around and deal with that in a bit. We're not gonna do that right now, since we're already in the middle of trying to hunt on this other quest, but I don't like that. Let's see if we can quickly do this quest, and then we're just gonna run back. There we go, Sturberg is right over there. Just gotta go past here. Ride the wave. Come back around. Here we go. Let's get the Sunrider. Sunrider-chan, we're here for you. Alright, I think let's go in. Sure, let's go here. Okay, so we need to find it. Okay, let's go look for the Sunrider, which I know will give us a quest. Might as well survey all these planets while we're here, too. Oh, here we go, finally. Ruins. Mining hybridization amplifier. Okay. If I mined, that would be relevant, except we don't mine anything in this game. No one mines anything ever. The best way to do this is probably just hang around the outer rim and kind of just flow along. And then we'll just hop back in every time I think I see a planet. Nothing. Oh, hello. Alright, there's a Sunrider. Alright, we did it. And now we need to fight the 2 Rivian war machines. So we're just going to send in our fattest carriers to deal with this. And maybe some small ships. Alright, see how quickly we can do this. Full assault, go. I don't think this fight even requires my attention. Oh, well, there goes the hog eye. The Meowth has also been deleted. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. Our small ships are getting deleted. Focus one at a time. I'm pretty sure this one's dead. You can just keep focus firing it. It'll be fine. The smaller ships do their dodging. Oh my gosh, I'm getting deleted. Come on. Come on. It can't hold on forever, right? Oh my my gosh, this thing is actually holding on forever. I'm rotating as fast as I can. I'm just gonna stop rotating. Okay, eventually one of our allies will assist us, right? My weapon's... Okay, there we go. We did it. Alright. Cool! We got Sunrider. Let's recover all of our ships that got destroyed. Thank you very much. Alright. Alright, let's recover it. Let's go detach a small team. We got it now. Ava's got all of her skills now. And she's level 8, so she's really strong. Okay. It's really funny, I actually looked up the game that Ava's from, because I was genuinely curious after playing the mod, and I was like, oh, it's actually like a pretty interesting, you know, visual novel that describes like a bunch of war stuff, which I'm like, that's neat. Like a whole war story, spans over multiple games. You get to see their lives. Oh, we gotta get out. We're out of supply. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just order suspend all repairs. And we're going to mothball the Sunrider temporarily because I cannot justify keeping this thing operating. Alright, two things we gotta do. One, we gotta go back to Gensokyo. Two, we gotta go grab... I want to quickly search this planet while we're here, and then we're just gonna bail. Wow, there's nothing here. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see if we can speedrun our way back to Gensokyo. It's very unlikely, though. Oh yeah, we're not gonna have enough resources. Alright, let's just see how far we can get. Ride the waves if we can find them. Otherwise, it's just hope our fuel can maybe get us there. Or as far as we can. And then... Oh yeah, there's a probe here. Maybe the probe will give us what we need. Just a little bit more fuel. Just a little bit more fuel. Come on. Okay. About 2 days worth of fuel. How far can we go? Maybe we can get on the wave. Oh yeah, here. The wave will take us a good distance of the way there. So this should at least help us out a little bit. Thank goodness for these things. Got to stay in the slipstream. Unfortunately, we did exit the slipstream. However, we are gonna flow right into the Gensokyo gravity well, which means we are now able to go back to Cerno and recover and determine what our next course of action is. Okay, that was an adventure and a half, but I think we managed to accomplish a lot, surprisingly. First of all, let's dump everything I don't need. I don't need this many cores. First of all, let's get that core out of here and drop all these weapons off. The more annoying thing is I've not actually found a lot of S mods that I would have liked, or just mods that I would have liked. Well, that's a good question. What is our next task? Get good? Listen, I'm trying to get good. Getting good is difficult. We actually have so much money now, and I have a super carrier. And I could try to make experimental Auroran ships like this for Serena prototype battleship hull, or I could just try to make more Musashi Manufactorum shenanigans. Shadow Yards don't have anything I want. Gensokyo, I already have a Kiseki. Buy fuel scoops. Not a bad idea. I should probably do that. Let's also take a look at our colony. I could add something here. Let's see. Can't add industry, but I can add a structure. Commodity Forge, Centralization Bureau, Animal Center would be kind of funny. I want fuel scoops. I have to buy them though, right? If we're building big ships. Senate, Restoration. I don't think I need any of these right now, because we have to deal with the incoming raid. Actually, I can upgrade the battle station from a battle station into a star fortress. It will take 180 days. I think that's fine. I think we should upgrade it. Let's upgrade our poor station that it can actually be useful and can actually hold its own. We'll just fend off the raid ourselves, which hopefully shouldn't be too bad. They're already on their way. When I build the heavy industries up, didn't I not already have the heavy industries up? Hold on. Yeah, it's already. Oh wait, I can upgrade to orbital works. All right, we'll do that too. Listen, I didn't realize I could actually upgrade heavy industry. Okay. I didn't realize that was a thing that I could do until now. All right. Anyways, let's just hold off until they come in 14 days. Buy steal some supplies real quick. Maybe not that many. Yeah, maybe if I had known that, I could have been making way more money. But oh well. We now know. So I'm gonna lose about a decent chunk. In the meanwhile, story point the space. Do I have enough story points for that? Let's take a quick peek. Oh, I already thought I did. Okay. Spaceport and waste. Oh, I did it for mining. That's why. Got it. So now they're even stronger. I needed a lot more because I had already story pointed mining, so it was like 4 plus 8 really. Okay, I need a comms request. Hello. In my territory. I'm not gonna let you scan me. Be gone. I don't want to fight them right now. Actually, now that I need to double check my ships. Okay, so I probably need to put away the Sunrider. Oh, we lost the Remerade. Oh shoot, I forgot to repair things. Okay. Let's resume all repairs. I completely forgot about that. Let's repair. Alright, let's fix that. Let's grab a bit more supply. I'm gonna be poor after this. No, I didn't build a world symbol. Why? Am I supposed to build a world symbol? I think I managed everything I wanted to do so far in this run today. We managed to accomplish a bunch of quests. We fended off the pirates. We got the Sunrider, so we can do the Sunrider quest line. We defeated some bounties. We basically got 2 million. Plus 6 to 10. Can you even go past 610? Like, I'm already 6 to the power of 10, so there's about a couple million. Are you even able to... I don't think you can go beyond that, can you? Oh. Here's stability of all planets in by 1. Modern Palace. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So these will award you a story point and cause decay to go down faster if that matters. Otherwise, they all just kind of do the same exact thing. Yeah, I think these are all the same, aren't they? Statistically? I mean, it's interesting. It's a thing to think about, but not something we're gonna be super required to do right now. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, let's see who's alive at this hour. Oh yeah, no, we're already 6 then. Then we've maxed out. We've capped out then. Let's see. Would you rather watch a dating game or would you rather watch something else? Let's see what we got here. Or mahjong. Let's go raid. Go raid Giga. Alright, comrades, I am tired. I need to go to sleep. It is late. So hopefully you enjoyed Starsector. We probably will not be doing Starsector next week. Just keep that in mind because of other things, because I'll be up in Canada, but hopefully you enjoyed. If you're still awake, have a good rest of your night. Say hi to Giga. She's a good lass. Friend, hello, let love. You like my model? Thank you. Isn't it great? It's one of my 2 models, actually, because I have the other one too, the Pixel one, but I don't use that one today. Anyways, say hi to Giga for me. Good night. I'm gonna go probably pass out in a couple minutes because I'm very, very sleepy. Good night. Goodbye. Thanks for joining. We'll be back on Monday. Monday, we're finishing up the Rimworld colony. We're done. We're finishing it up, and then we'll go to 1.6.